Hello, everybody. Hello, hello, hello. Hello. What up, Phoenix? Yeah, we lost, but we ain't talking football tonight. That's the least of my issues. Yeah, I had to go live tonight, y'all. Believe it or not, I'm not here to talk football. I was until I saw some other things that made me say the hell with football. I was going to talk about my team just got beat. Yes, I was. What up, Quentin Davis, hometown? I was watching my team lose, right? Alabama. And normally I would be all upset about it and oh God, my team lost. Football. Right about now, I can kill this. It ain't got nothing to do with the football season because we got a 12 team playoff. That's just a loss. It's like the NFL now, whether y'all know it or not. It's like the NFL. I'm not sorry they lost. It's a game. Once I get off into this live right here, you're gonna see why I could kill less about football right now. Once I get off into this live, y'all will understand what I'm talking about when I say I can care less that we lost a football game. It's a football game. It's a game. Under normal circumstances, I'll be on here talking my noise and this, that, and the other. Not tonight. I got some clips I want to show y'all. And by the way, I am going to touch on, it's a big deal. Vanderbilt won. Congratulations. This is not your granddad Vanderbilt team. And I want to say that Alabama got some of the worst fans I ever seen in my life. We lost the game, y'all. Now the coach, he need to be fired. Now they did Nick Saban the same way if he lost. Nick Saban, the greatest coach of all time, he lose, they came for his head. I'm not going to do that. It's a game. Alabama's my team. New Orleans Saints is my pro team. They lose, they win, yada, yada, yada. I got to go to work Monday morning. Win or lose. So I'm not one of them fans that you're going to come in, boy, your team lost. And I'm like, okay, I got to go to work Monday. Through the grace of God, I hope. But we got some issues we're going to deal with tonight. It ain't no Alabama football lost to Vanderbilt or whoever else lost. It's another game next week. It's a 12-team playoff. You can lose a game and still get in the playoffs and win the championship. They do it in the NFL all the time. You got teams lose 8 games and win the Super Bowl. That's what I want you Alabama fans, some of the worst fans I've ever seen in my life. Last week, first half against Georgia, we got the best coach in the world. We got fire the coach. I ain't playing with y'all. We got bigger fish to fry tonight. I'm gonna let a few more of y'all come on in, and we're gonna talk about some real life. We ain't talking about no football. Them college kids, they ain't worried about what the hell we got going on. First, did y'all know that we are recruiting the United States military is recruiting illegal immigrants into our military. We down just that bad. As a matter of fact, Jasmine, well, I ain't gonna say your name. Hold on. I don't want to say your name. Because I'm dealing with your email tonight. I'm dealing with your email tonight. Instead of making a video about it, I'm gonna go live called your topic and what you want to know about. There's a lot of other people want to hear the same thing. So I'm gonna do that tonight. Cops and military. They're recruiting illegal immigrants to be cops and the military. Democrats, by the way. And they're offering what you call it, if they join the military, we'll go on and make you a citizen. If you're going to join the military, illegal immigrant, we'll make you legal. How about that? No, ladies and gentlemen, we're not talking no football tonight. You can shout out your team. I can kill this. Normally, a day like today, my team just lost to Vanderbilt. Alabama, the number one team in the country, just lost to Vanderbilt. On a normal day, I wish this was a time the way I could be concerned about that. I wish this was a time the way I can care that we just lost to Vanderbilt. I'm supposed to be sad about that. I wasn't supposed to be able to come on here tonight. My team just lost to Vanderbilt. How am I able to come on here tonight? Because right about now, we got so much bullshit going on. I didn't even watch the last part of the game. I went and got my son and prepared for this right here. As the title states, America, we're headed for self-destruction. Point blank, period. For me, Alabama losing to Vanderbilt is the least of my worries. Your team won today, hoorah. But your country losing. Your college football team won, but your country didn't. Keep that in mind while y'all shouting out your team tonight. Whoever your team may be. Keep that in mind. Your team may be 4-0, but your country has a losing record. We're the laughing stock of the world. I'm going to go over this email right quick before I get on to my regularly scheduled program. Even though she gave her name in the comments, I'm not going to give her name. Now, you said I responded. Is it okay if I say your name in the email? Or do you know, I just saw you on here, Miss Lady, Miss 38-year-old, black female from California. I'm talking about you. Is it okay if I say your name in your email? Well, you on here now. Hold on. Oh, yes, Ricardo McCants. I've been said we in a war. Yeah, we in war. We are in war. Let me drop this link, and then I'm going to get started. All right, I got you, Jasmine. I'm going to say your name. Call you. It ain't nothing embarrassing. What you feeling, we all feeling. That's why I'm doing your email tonight instead of making a recorded video. I want to go over it live so people can call if they want to jump on here and talk about what they're feeling, what they got going on. All right. This is an email that I received. BigWard@myyahoo.com. I don't read my emails as much as I used to because it has become a toxic cesspool full of haters. So those of you who have been emailing me, if I happen to got to your email, it was meant. That was just God sent your email to me. Because overall, I don't read my email like I used to. I don't want to do away with it completely, but overall, I don't read it. If y'all see what I see in my email, you wouldn't read it either. I don't want to do away with my email completely because it started off a good thing. But a bunch of funky haters got it to where, and see, if I can reach out and touch them, I wouldn't have a problem with it. But they're able to just talk, yep, keyboard warriors, and I can't get hold to them. So therefore, I kind of like just for my own peace of mind, I just don't even pay them. I don't even read it. So anyway, BigWard@myyahoo.com is the email. It says, "Hi, Big Ward. My name is Jasmine. I'm a 38-year-old black female from California who moved to Texas in 2021. A lot of people moving from California to Texas. I moved here due to the affordability and for better opportunity. But I have had several obstacles and am near rock bottom. Join the crowd. I'm tired, Big Ward. Join the crowd. I'm mainly alone here and just wondering if you can post a video about not giving up and rebuilding your life. I know you have done it, and I appreciate your wisdom. I love your channel and see you at 100,000 subscribers by the end of the year. Much love from Austin, Texas." About not giving up. Dealing with obstacles. Can anybody relate to that right now? Can anybody relate to life being hard right now? Miss Lady? Considering once you see what these people are going through, I'm going to show you how to get through this. I'm going to show you how I get through it. Sometimes a friend of mine told me back in the day, I used to sit around and I was, my life was messed up, what have you. Thank you, Jasmine, for your support. Y'all make this channel grow. It ain't about just me, it's about all of us. One big conglomerate of people. This is not no, I'm just Big Ward better than everybody. I am an extension of you guys. Keep that in mind. I got a big head, but I don't have the big head. And never will. So once upon a time, I used to sit around and look at the condition my life was in, being homeless or what have you. I done been down through that, right? And thought I had it bad. And then I heard about a mother just lost her child. Suddenly, child gone. And I was complaining about how I'm gonna pay my bill. She just lost her child. It brings you into reality that, hey, life ain't easy for nobody. Life is hard. It ain't easy for nobody. How do you not give up? You not give up. I'm not going to sell you a 10-part program on how to not give up. Step 1, step 2, step 3, step 4. Send me $19.99. 3 easy payments for this program. You just say, fuck it. It's hard right now. Fuck it. See, I talk about the serenity prayer a lot. God grant me the serenity to accept the things that I cannot change, the courage to change the things that I can, and the wisdom to know the difference. Jasmine, there are some things you can change, some things you can't change. Ask God to give you the strength to know the difference between what you can change and what you can't change. And whatever you can change, get the strength to change it. That's it. It ain't complicated. You made a decision to leave California looking for a better way, you move to Texas. So your mind is already focusing on finding a better way. That don't mean it's just gonna come like that. But your mind is leading you in the right direction because you're already set on finding a better way. That don't mean you're gonna find a better way overnight, but you're gonna find a better way because you're looking for it. Seek and ye shall find. If you look for it, you will find it. And don't stop looking for it until you find it. You left California. Did you expect life to get better as soon as you hit Texas? It don't work like that. It may be another few years. Who knows? Thank you, Copeland. I appreciate it. Yes, God is good. But keep this in mind, Jasmine, that there's nothing you're going through that you can't handle. And the hard time that you're dealing with, welcome it. It's meant to teach you something. It's a lesson. When you're in school and you're in math class, and they give you 2 times 2. You know what they call that? A problem. Remember? 2 times 2, they call it a problem. Same in life, we got problems. But just like 2 times 2, there's a solution. It equals 4. The same way you having problems in life is to teach you something. Take the lesson and run with it. Each problem is really like a guide. It's a map because we don't see the future. We've been guided along the way. Nobody sees the future. None of us know where we're going. We know where we want to go, but we don't know the direction because we can't see into the future. But there's someone guiding you. Each problem you run across is just a roadmap telling you, don't go this way. When you hit this problem, it's telling you, go that way. This ain't the way. And then you change paths. Then that problem leaves. Then you run into another problem. That's letting you know, now go another way. We're just being guided. Problems are our guidance. You have to have faith to know that even though you don't know what's going on, you are being guided. That's where the faith comes in. I didn't know I was going to be here. I just held on. I had no clue. Here I am. In 1 year's time, I'm busting 73,000. I just went up almost 10,000 in a week. I had no idea when I was homeless. I didn't see this. If I could have saw this, then I need to be able to see them lottery numbers too. But I didn't. I didn't know. What if I would have checked out way back then when I didn't see this? Y'all wouldn't see me and I wouldn't see y'all. So Jasmine, no matter what's going on, how hard it is, you hold on because you don't see what's up ahead. But something is out there trying to keep you from what they see is up ahead. When old boy tried to get me to check out back in 95, when I say old boy, I'm talking about the dark one, Satan, the evil one, that was in my head saying, go on, do it, big boy. You don't even deserve to be here. Your life ain't going to get no better for you. Your mom just died in your arms. Suddenly, hold on. Oh, wrong one. Thank you, Pam Warren. I really appreciate it. That voice came to me in 1995. Said, Big Ward, get your ass up out of here. What you here for? Your mom just died. They just tried to kill you. They poisoned your dog. Your girl left you. You ain't got nobody. And that voice said, it's time to go, Big Ward. It's better on the other side. And I believed it. I believed it. And I was going to do it. And God intervened with my plan. Because my plan wasn't his plan. I've been shot, stabbed, you name it, I'm still here. Was going to even take my own self out. And it didn't happen. So what I'm trying to tell you, Jasmine, I know it's easier said than done. Don't worry about what you're going through, no matter how hard it is. It ain't going to always be like that. It ain't going to always be like that. Just hold on. Now, if you check out, like if I would have checked out back in 95, look what I would have missed. Look what I would have missed. Life is so much better now. Even though we're in some trying times right now, my life ain't like it was. Now, I'm not saying we ain't headed for some bullshit. But the not giving up is just that, not giving up, because better days are coming. You got to take the good with the bad. Don't expect it to be good all the time. It's not going to be good all the time. You're going to win and you're going to lose in this game of life. Anybody out there thinking about, what did somebody know internet in 95? What they got to do? Let's see. Giving up. How do you, first of all, think about that for a minute. You want to give, how do you do that? What does that entail? What does giving up mean? What do you do? Sit on the porch and don't move? If you want to give up, anybody out here right now thinking about giving up, how do you do that? Are you gonna unalive yourself? What you talking about? What you gonna do? Sometimes you may need to take a break. Sometimes you might need to get a little rest. But we're gonna keep going. We're gonna keep going. You might take a break. We all get tired sometimes, get exhausted, feel like we can't go on no more. When you feel like that, take a break. But don't give up. We don't quit. We just get rest. And then we get up and go again. Why you think in the boxing match, they go 3 rounds, then they go sit down for a little while, drink a little water, had a little man over there, the cut man over there in the corner, checking them out, looking at them, putting stuff on their face. You know a boxing match, you ever watch the boxing match? They go hard for three rounds, however long them rounds last, 3 minutes. They fight, and even them, they go sit down and get a brief rest. Sometimes you may need a brief rest, but we ain't gonna stop fighting. Because keep this in mind. If you stop fighting, life ain't. Life will beat you to the ground. It don't care. Life don't accept, I give up. I quit. I surrender. Life won't let you surrender. You're going to keep fighting because even if you don't. See, I remember once upon a time, I was a little boy, right? And I saw 2 different types of bullies. I saw a bully that would attack a kid, and when the kid wouldn't fight back, the bully left him alone. And I saw a bully that if the kid didn't fight back, the bully still kept beating him. Life is that bully. Life is the biggest bully of all. Just because you give up, just because you stop fighting, life ain't gonna stop fighting you. So you might as well fight. Fight to the death. That's what we're gonna do. We're gonna die anyway, right? You ain't gotta do nothing to die. That's automatic. You're gonna die one day, give up or not, you still gonna die. So since you know you're gonna die anyway, while you're here, fight your ass off. While you here, fight your ass off. Because if you don't, if you thinking that, hey, I'm tired of this, I ain't fighting no more. I'm just throwing up my hands. I just can't fight no more. Guess what? That bully gonna still keep pounding your ass. It don't care nothing. It don't accept the white flag. Life ain't gonna accept your surrender. Just because you surrender, life ain't gonna stop piling on you. Life is not gonna stop piling it on just because you said, I give up. I quit. You can't quit. You don't have a quit button. You don't have a give up button. I don't know who taught us that. Who told you can give up, that you have that choice, that option? What is the option of giving up? How do you exactly do that? Unaliving yourself earlier than what you was already gonna leave? Is that what you're gonna do? You're gonna unalive yourself sooner than what you're gonna already leave anyway. You're gonna leave here anyway. Fight. Let's see what it do. You want to fight me? Let's make it do what it do. That's just basically it, Jasmine. You want to fight? or roll over in a ball and just give up and let life just stomp you into the ground. Because if you roll over and ball up and say you quit, life gonna still keep stomping you in the ground. So therefore, you might as well fight. You're gonna whoop my ass anyway. I might as well fight back. If I'm gonna still get my ass whooped, at least I'm gonna get some licks in. When I was a little boy, that's what my dad taught me. You better go out there and get your lick back. When I ran home crying, because Dan and them was jumping on me. You better go out there and get your lick back. He ain't say go out there and win. He ain't say go out there and win. He said go out there and get your lick back. Go out there and fight. Because if you don't fight now, you're going to be getting your ass whooped all your life. That's all it is, baby. We all in one big fight. Just hold on. Keep fighting. That's all. You're going to win. Sometimes you're going to lose. It's going to be hard. Sometimes you're going to want to quit. You ain't going to like the situation you're in. You don't know how you're going to pay these bills. You don't know how this, that, and the other. You might have a kid by yourself. Whatever. But I'm going to show you something with some folk going through that's going to make you say, you know what? It ain't that bad. Now let's get on what you get on. I already got my speaker on.
Listen to this.
What troubles me about the debate now with the southern border is it is one half of the immigration equation. Yes, we need order at the border. Yes, we need to have changes in the laws that reflect the reality of the overwhelming numbers from all over the world who are coming to our shores and our border. But there's also an incredible demand for legal immigration into this country even now. Presiding officer, my colleague from the state of Illinois, has legislation which addresses one aspect of that. Her bill, and I hope I describe it accurately, says that if you're an undocumented person in this country and you can pass the physical and the required test, background test, the like, you can serve in our military, and if you do it honorably, we will make you citizens of the United States.
Make you
Do we need
citizens.
that? You know what the recruiting numbers are at the Army, and the Navy, and the Air Force? They can't reach their quotas each month. They can't find enough people to join our military forces. And there are those who are undocumented who want the chance to serve and risk their lives for this country. Should we give them a chance? I think we should. Let me tell you about.
Here it is. You heard it. I'll leave you with this article from the Getaway Pundit. Senator Dick Durbin is proposing allowing illegal immigrants to join the U.S. military as a pathway to citizenship. Democrats are looking for new voters. They are desperate, and the illegal migrant might be their only chance. If you watch this channel, I posted multiple videos of Democrat voters saying they are done with the Democrat Party. I posted a video yesterday of Black voters in Chicago saying they are ready to meet with Donald Trump. So what do you think Democrats are going to do? More people in so they can have more new voters. And that's my opinion, of course. You let me know what you think.
How do you like that? How do you like those apples? Illegal immigrants because the numbers are down. People don't want to join the military. Americans don't want to join. Why would you want to join a military that might be led by Sleepy Joe? The way you pretty much guaranteed to end up in a war. Or you might be in the military and your commander-in-chief is who want to fight under that?
All right, everybody knows that if you conceal carry, the most important thing to be able to do with your gun is actually put a round on target to go through you. And they got.
Hey, family. We're up at their neighbors. We can't see any of y'all's Marcos at this time. And I don't know when, and I don't know if this is gonna go through. We're doing okay. Um, Trying to get my voice here. My tears are from the stories that I've heard from people that I have met and talked to.
Now, this is from someone who witnessing what's going on with the hurricane victims, what's happening. So just give y'all a heads up on what we got going on. Somebody who on the ground seeing what's really going on. Listen to this. If you think you're having a hard go at it.
We're okay. It's just thinking about
Thank you, XC.
thinking about what so many people are going through is horrifying. A woman and her husband left their home. They came back the next day and found they had 15 cats, 5 dogs, and a father-in-law, and found them all dead except for 4 cats. And his story was hard to hear. But it's the look in her eyes that I can't forget. Last night, somebody was at the river and just looking at the destruction and cars upside down and saw Halloween costumes floating down our river. And then she saw faces and realized they weren't costumes. She said, I've seen bodies and I'm not okay with that. And then somebody called and said, when it's so.
They thought they were seeing Halloween costumes floating down the river. They're looking in the river at the destruction of cars upside down, what have you. And they're looking at what they thought were Halloween costumes. As they got closer, they were people floating down the river, dead. And she said, I've seen dead bodies and I'm not okay. People that ain't experienced, see, I haven't seen all that. I'm kind of, I'm shocked. I'm shell shocked. I'm like, yeah. I done seen bodies, seen folk get shot, been shot my damn self, and stepped. I done looked at they go dead or what they dead. I'm kind of crazy now. My life, hey, but that's I told y'all I'm not normal. I lost my innocence and my normality in my teen years. I'm used to seeing dead bodies, hearing gunshots, being shot, doing a little shooting. But the average American, that's not what y'all normally see.
Somebody gonna come collect all the bodies that have piled up along the embankment of the river. And then a man called saying, I need 911. Hey, family.
Let's hear this again.
We're up at their neighbors. We can't see any of y'all's Marcos at this time. And I don't know when, and I don't know if this is gonna go through. We're doing okay.
This is not a movie, y'all. This is real life.
trying to get my voice here. My tears are from the stories that I've heard from people that I have met and talked to. We're okay. It's just thinking about what so many people are going through is horrifying. A woman and her husband left their home. They came back the next day and found they had 15 cats, 5 dogs, and a father-in-law, and found them all dead except for 4 cats. And the story was hard to hear. But it's the look in her eyes that I can't forget. Last night, somebody was at the river and just looking at the destruction and cars upside down and saw Halloween costumes floating down our river. And then she saw faces and realized they weren't costumes. She said, I've seen bodies and I'm not okay with that. And then somebody called and said, when is somebody going to come collect all the bodies that have piled up along the embankment of the river? And then a man called saying, I need 911 at my house. And somebody said, why? Are you okay? And he said, yes, I'm okay. But I opened my front door and there are several bodies in my front yard.
People are calling. This is America. And people are calling, asking, is somebody going to come get these bodies out of my yard? Here we have people that come pick up your trash can every week and dump your trash. But yet people having to ask in America, is somebody going to come get these dead bodies out of my yard? Is somebody going to come get these bodies from off the bank of the river? All these bodies just been piled up here. Oh, this ain't a movie. This ain't Tubi. This ain't Netflix. You don't hear Plies, D.L. Hughley, Uncle Luke, Roland Martin, none of them calling this mess out. They talking about some damn Trump. Trump a racist. But they won't get on these folks. These are Americans out here piled up along the bank, dead. And we got some more hurricanes on the way. And they haven't even, this hurricane been gone, and we still dealing with the aftermath. This hurricane gone. And you still got bodies piling up. So I don't know about y'all, have you ever smelled a dead body before? I have. It was only one at a time. I just smelled a couple of dead bodies. But one at a time. I haven't smelled bodies piled up on each other. Like we're in some type of war zone. A smell that only a fly could love. Now, we ain't talking about no Alabama football tonight. I wouldn't give a damn if they don't win another game. Because we losing. We losing this war on life. So don't come talking to me about no Alabama football right now. They played today? Whether they won or lose, I wouldn't give a damn if they won by 50. I still would feel the same way I'm feeling right now. This can be either one of us. This lady and what these people are going through can be us. It can be you who watching me right now. It could be me. Just like that. Hurricane coming. Hurricane coming. Hurricanes coming. Tornadoes coming. And we just showed you, we ain't ready. We ain't ready for a hurricane, let alone a war. We got leadership that can't sort out a hurricane. What we gonna do if we're attacked by another country? Here we are. Got dead bodies piled up on the riverbank. We got dead bodies washing up in your front yard. And you somebody who ain't never seen a dead body before, let alone smell one. And here you got 30 of them piled up in your front yard. Like paper. Like some paper that blew in the wind. Some trash. Somebody that threw out the window and then blew in your yard. But it ain't a McDonald's paper bag. It's a whole human body. Are we having fun yet?
This is the stuff I'm having a hard time with. Because I want to make it better for everybody and I can't do anything. So anyway, these tears aren't about us, and I didn't mean to cry, but I can't talk about this without this. And I'm sure because the emotional stress that we're under right now is beyond anything we've experienced. So anyway, I'm just checking in to let you know we're okay. We still rent the house where we get the water. We're gonna do a community, our neighborhood today. Yesterday we made pizza and took it to several neighbors. Today we're putting cheese and happy hour stuff together, and we're gonna take it to neighbors. Just everybody get little cups and just to kind of lighten the spirits with some spirits. And then our neighbors, the Sellers, invited us over for spaghetti. So we're going to go there after the happy hour. Unfortunately, I'm still gluten-free during this. So I'll be making my own pasta and bringing it. So I'm just touching base, giving y'all a face. Y'all haven't had one. It's this face, this one that bathes. I take baths out in the rain. Or we do sponge baths in the bathroom. It's a very cold way to bathe, but I'm clean every day at the end of the day. So anyway, we're fine.
Take bath in the rain. Sponge bath. Trying to stay clean. Talking about singing in the rain, you bathing in the rain. But the Dow Jones is up.
We really are. I'm just so sad for people out there. So anyway, We love y'all. That we're okay.
Those of you who have seen the movie Pulp Fiction, when Marsalis, the big black guy,
Now, I got this off his channel, is Barry Cunningham. Shout out to Barry Cunningham. Great content.
played by Ving Rhames, and Bruce Willis, after he has what's happened to him, says, you know, are you okay? And he doesn't turn around and look at Bruce Willis. He just stares at the guy who violated him and goes, I'm a long way away from okay. This woman is trying to hold it together, talking about sipping something out of a cup. They thought they saw some Halloween costumes floating, and it ended up being dead bodies. The guy says, I need to call 911. Oh, are you okay? No, there's just dead bodies piled up in front of my door. I'm taking sponge baths because, you know, at least I want to stay clean. And at the end, that woman composes herself enough to say, I'm okay. Couldn't do it. Because as I said in that movie, I'm a long way away from okay. There are so many different things that would be going through my mind that I'm not okay. I'm living, but I'm not okay. Yet, despite that, our president, well, somebody's president, said this.
What do the states in the storm zone need, Mr. President? Right? What do the states in the storm zone, what do they need after what you saw today? Oh, in the storm zone? Yes, sir. I don't know what storm you're talking about. They're getting everything they need. They're very happy across the board.
What is it you want, Father? I need a ride, but my credit is not there.
And they're very happy.
Joe Biden said, what storm? It's like, oh my God. They're asking Joe Biden about the response to the storm and the people and what they need. And Joe Biden said, what storm? I ain't lying. I ain't lying. Joe Biden said, what storm? And then he said, oh, they happy. They happy. We don't have a president right now, y'all. Who's running the country? If this is our president, who's running America right now? Why haven't they removed this dude and put Kamala Harris in with the 25th Amendment? Because they don't want you to see how bad she is right before the election. If they put her in right now, you will find out she's worse than him. He's not supposed to be in office right now. They're supposed to remove this man. He don't even know about, we just had a hurricane, y'all. He don't know.
The board.
First, you didn't remember what storm. What storm? The one that's basically taken out your southeast part of your country? That one? And then he says to the reporter, oh, they're happy. Across the board, they're happy. And our media is such shit that they don't have the cojones to go, what the hell do you mean? I would have had the Secret Service would have came after me. They're happy, sir? Did you just say these people in the Southeast are happy across the board? Do these people not see anything? Is he so wrapped up in his jelly beans and chocolate ice cream that he doesn't even see what people are going through? It seems like it, because we're all over. I want to show you some videos tonight from some people who were up there. And as I said, they're a long way away from being okay.
Y'all check his channel out. His name is Barry Cunningham. I got to give him his props. He's on it. And I've been checking him out. I'm like, in case y'all haven't seen, I got to show y'all this, man. The reporters asked Joe Biden about the storm efforts and what's going on with the hurricane. Joe Biden said, "What storm?" Did y'all hear me? Did y'all just hear what I said? We have a president that doesn't know we just had a storm, that there are people, there's dead bodies washing up in people's yards. And he said they're happy across the board. They're happy down there. They're happy with our response. Even though I don't know what storm y'all talking about. We just had a storm? Huh? Somebody give me some chocolate ice cream. That's all he's thinking about. And I don't want to go too hard on people with mental illnesses and dementia and stuff like that. That ain't his fault. But why they won't remove him? The man, he's not fit to lead. We can be attacked at any minute right now. We don't have nobody it's like we don't have a president. Y'all can't see that man don't even know where he at. And this is not trying to be funny or put down, because we all hopefully will get old one day. And some of us, when we get old, we lose our faculties. And that's what has happened to him. He got old. He's not what he used to be. They need to retire. He need to go sit down somewhere and eat his chocolate ice cream and sit on the beach and retire and enjoy his last few days on earth. Not be out here trying to run the used to be most powerful country in the world. And I did say used to be, because we're not anymore. I said what I said.
Okay. And yet our president is out there saying, no, they're happy. Not just that they're okay. He says they're happy across the board. His words. Unbelievable. So I titled this video in reference to us getting into a civil war. And to me, the parallels here are so great. We're seeing something where our ruling class and the people up north, the rich men north of Richmond, are acting like no big deal. Everything's fine. Kamala's at some rally in Michigan and hucking it up, and laughing and having fun and putting on her accents. And meanwhile, this woman is seeing dead bodies pile up. And it's like, yeah, but I'm okay. And then I told you earlier, after Trump's town hall, that now you've got local police that are standing back up to FEMA and saying, nope, you can't come in here. You're not going to basically take these people's stuff. We're get out. And that's how it starts. Because that little tinderbox that they're in right now, where people's nerves are frayed, F-R-A-Y, not F-R-A-I-D, frayed. They can't take much more. They're seeing dead bodies pile up in front of their front door. And if they turn on the television, you got MSNBC and CNN going, oh, it's only about 200 people dead. I told you earlier, one of the hospitals, Mission Hospital in Asheville, where my mother-in-law is having to move because they need to turn it into a morgue. Why would you need to basically make a hospital into a morgue? It's only 200 people. You're being lied to.
Now, y'all remember during COVID, how they was on Trump. We having to put dead bodies in refrigerated truck, how the media was all on him. Where they at now? Where's that media at now that they're having to turn hospitals into morgues? But we got people saying that it's only 200, it's only 200 dead. But yet they got to turn a hospital into a morgue. They don't have nowhere to put these bodies. That's why people are calling 911 saying, is anybody going to come get these bodies out of my yard? Imagine you go outside, open your door, you got bodies piled up out there with the water, them rush them into your yard, and then when the water recedes, the bodies are just left there. Swole from the water. If you ever seen I've seen bodies floating in water, they swell up. I'd have been fishing and saw a body, somebody that was missing, floating in Dolphin Island. And like, I saw him. The body swole, like somebody pumped it up full of air. And here you got that laying in your yard. I told you I done seen some shit. I'm out there in a boat fishing and seen a damn body floating by. Looking like a damn, like somebody blew up I've seen a body look like somebody had pumped it up full of air, floating in the river. I'm out there fishing. Guess who went home after that? Where are we? I'm feeling like Joe Biden now. Where are we? Is this really happening? This can't be real. And I'm going to make one football reference. We living in a time where Vanderbilt beat Alabama. I don't mean that. I ain't trying to be like talking about football. What I mean is, what time are we living in? Do y'all know how weird forget sports. That's weird. We're living in some weird times. Who would have ever thought Vanderbilt? I can understand Tennessee, Texas A&M. Look beyond football, y'all. It's some weird shit going on. I'm not saying it, I'm not talking about football, even though I'm saying about a game I just watched today. We're talking about Vanderbilt beat Alabama. You talking about weird, yeah, Vanderbilt is terrible and Alabama is not. We just took down the #1 team last week, turn around and lose to one of the worst teams in the country. What I mean by this is I'm not, oh damn, my team lost. No, what I'm saying is that's weird. To just add that to go along with the rest of the weird shit we got going on in the world. Stuff that you would never expect to see in a million years. You would never expect to see in a million years. That's what we seeing these things. So don't rule out anything right now. I wouldn't rule out aliens. I ain't talking about Mexicans. I'm talking about real aliens. I wouldn't rule it out that we look out the goddamn somebody and seen a UFO out that bitch. That's right. The Dow Jones, it's already up. It won't be up Monday. It's up now. I would not be surprised, y'all, to see go outside in a goddamn UFO hovering out there with my damn old school, trying to take my car, and they can have it. I wouldn't be surprised. I mean, what's new? What else? We living in America, and they can't. And we got dead bodies just laying in folks' yard, like a piece of paper. What's new? What else can we look at? It don't even make sense to watch TV no more. What's the point of watching a movie when you can just look at real life? I mean, really. What's the point of watching a damn movie when all you got to do is go outside and you're a part of the movie? You don't have to watch Tubi. You don't have to watch Netflix like I'm going to do when I get off of here. You ain't got to do none of that. You want to watch a movie? And right now, a horror movie. It ain't a comedy. We living a real live horror movie. We in the middle of it right now. We the actors, except we ain't making $20 million a movie. We out this bitch can't afford to pay rent. We movie stars right now, but we can't afford to buy a home. But we some movie stars because right now we playing in a movie. And we don't know who wrote this damn script, but they need to be fired. Whoever wrote this script, what was you thinking? I like comedies. I don't like no damn horror movie. I damn sure don't want to be in one. Anyway.
It's only 200 people. You're being lied to. They're treating the people here in the South like second-class citizens. Meanwhile, as you know, the newcomers get everything they want. And unfortunately, that includes Fox News at this point. I can't believe it. I was watching Fox News. Somebody had sent me a post, where they said there's only 200 people. I think it was Neil Cavuto. Said, why are people lying? It's not that bad. It's only 200 people. He didn't say not that bad, but only 200 people. This is how it starts, because you're basically disrespecting an entire region of people and then telling them that they have to go through you and they got to sign this and they got to do that, when all I want to do right now is take a shower and eat. I already know I got no place to lay my head because you gave all the money away to newcomers. And now Neil Cavuto's on television going, that's not true. You know, Trump's just making that up. All right, Neil. It's pretty simple. You can't pull the wool over people's eyes when they can actually see. If it's not true, where's the money? Well, no, they allocated a lot to the newcomers, but they didn't do it instead of the hurricane victims. They didn't know there was going to be a hurricane. Excuse me, FEMA's one job is to be there when Americans need them. Their budget isn't a slush fund that you can go, you know, there's 500 million here. We haven't seen any storms. Let's take this money.
Look at this clown. We got a Democrat in the House. Trump called it a little storm, though. Who gives a F what Trump called it? He ain't the president. But Trump called it a little storm, though. We know how Trump talk, but Trump on the ground getting money down out of them people. Tell that part, Nick. Where is Trump, though? He down there on the ground, taking up money, sending money, supplies, giving his own damn money. Tell that part, Nick. Trump called it. Trump called it a little storm, though. We got a Democrat in the House. Dead bodies washed up on shore, and he talking about what Trump called it. Nick, where's Kamala? Last I checked, Trump ain't in office, but he doing more than the ones in office are doing. Nick, where's Joe Biden? Who's the president of the United States, Nick? Trump called it, Trump's a racist. Throw that in there too. Since you're going to be stupid, go edit that right there and say, and he's a racist. Trump called it a little storm, though. And he's a racist. Now go in there and cook your girlfriend something to eat, you beta male, and get out of here. That's why we're in the condition we're in right now, jokers just like that. Them type of jokers right there. Trump called it a little storm. But yet Trump got his rich ass on the ground, making things happen. You don't see that. You don't see that. You happen to miss that. You heard him. I ain't heard him say about it's a little storm. Even if I don't give a damn what he called it. I'm looking at his action. What is he doing? Oh, my God. I got no love for them people, y'all. That's the type of dude, if I see you with a flat, someone will pass right by your ass. I don't care if it's storm and rain. I ain't going to help you. And I love helping people. Them type of Democrats right there is the reason we got dead bodies piled up in folks' yard. Because of clowns like that. I have no respect for them, no love for them. I wouldn't care if they cease to exist. Weirdos. Weird. This joker talking about what Trump called something. And I just showed y'all the video of Joe Biden said, what storm? The man who actually got the ability to do something about it, he said, what storm? And you talking about Trump called it a little storm, though. Are these people real? Are these people real? Trump called it a little storm. But the president, the current sitting president, said, what storm? This man don't even know we just had a major hurricane and got thousands of people, Americans dead. And FEMA ain't got no money. Because they gave it all to the illegal immigrants to help them out. He don't see no problem with that. That's why I was able to continue on, because they got people like that following them. That's why they're able to do what they did, because of people like him. You got to laugh to keep them crying. I do a lot of that. Now on to the regularly scheduled program. Did I get Nick out of here? Let me make sure.
Here, we haven't seen any storms. Let's take this money and put it over here and reallocate it. And now you've got even Fox News saying that BS. Even Fox News at this point is standing up and telling people, no, they didn't pilfer the budget. it makes me sick. And that's why, I felt this video here, I was going to, do it earlier, and then Trump bumped it with his press conference. But this is a video I need you to please hit the like button. I don't ever say that. The mods do. I just need this, especially because we're doing it late tonight. If you could do that so more people can see this, because I'm going to show you things, unless you've been all over Twitter, you probably haven't seen. So this next cut, all I can say is just listen to what these people say. I'm not going to interrupt too much of what these people are saying.
I'm currently in Asheville, North Carolina with my company.
Before I go on to that, hold on, let me drop this thing here. I know I got some of y'all that don't mean no harm. But no Trump jokes tonight. This ain't got nothing to do with Trump. Trump can't call out the National Guard. Trump can't do none of that. Right now, Trump, he's a former president, but he's also a private citizen just like us. He can't call no more shots than me or you. So from here on out, I see anybody talking about a damn Trump, like what Trump said or what Trump did, I'm getting you out of here. Trump is not in office right now. If you ain't talking about Biden and Kamala and what we got going on with these storms, I don't want to hear nothing about no Trump right now. Some Trump said, Trump racist. You have to go. Because I'm gonna assume you're a Democrat, and I don't like Democrats. I don't want no Democrats in here if I can help it. Because I gave y'all the opportunity to be in here to explain your side, and y'all would never do it. I gave you Democrats a chance to tell me why you with her, and you would never do it. So now if I find out you're a Democrat, I'm getting you out of here. I'm not going to even deal with I don't want you in here. I don't want you to subscribe to my channel. Don't watch my video. None of that. Get the hell out of here. And I truly mean that. I want nothing to do with a Democrat except my family. We can't choose our family. But I can choose my friends and who I choose to associate with. And I choose not to have any dealings with a known Democrat, especially a man Democrat. Now, a woman, y'all kind of emotional in a goddamn way, so I somewhat, depending on how the woman talk, I'll get her a pass. But a man that's a Democrat, I got no conversation for you. Because first I'm going to think you want to sleep with me if you're a man and you're a Democrat. I don't do no men Democrats, friends, none of that. Lately, the male Democrats that I've seen be looking at me funny. They look at me all googly-eyed. Tell me I look nice. So, got that part out the way.
With my company, doing disaster security for a dialysis company. And we're also doing search and rescue for patients to bring them to dialysis so they don't die. This place is a war zone, people, and the military is not here. And the reason I'm pissed is I was part of the operation during Hurricane Katrina. I was stationed in San Diego, and within 96 hours, we were in Louisiana. And these bastards are not sending the military here. There's so much destruction. There's no news crews here. That's why you're not seeing it. The American people should be angry at what.
Imagine, you don't have to imagine. Think about what he just said. The news crews aren't there. I've seen a couple from Fox. I've seen some, they get approval to fly some drones around, but you don't see Jim Acosta. You don't see that, Joy Reid's not down there. Ain't no black people, so you don't care. Because if it was a black neighborhood, Joy Reid would have her ass out there talking real quick about, hey, we need to get these brothers and sisters some money. Al Sharpton would be down there. You know it. You know they would be banging the drum saying, we're going to protest, we're going to do this, we're going to do that. These brothers and sisters ain't got no food. But these are country folk, white country folk. And nobody cares. Nobody cares. Y'all choose to live in the mountains. Stuff can happen like that. Really? Why are you not covering it? Your one job is the news. This is the biggest story of the year, other than Donald Trump getting shot. So the two biggest stories of the year, Donald Trump getting shot, and then I guess you could also say Donald Trump almost getting shot again. And then you could also say Iranians want to kill him, but this is right up there with it. Probably more so. More people are going to die. And all those stories have one thing in common. The media doesn't want you to hear about them. They don't want you to know what is happening in this country. And so when poop hits the fan, which it is obviously beginning to, people are going to wonder, well, why do these people all do this?
And the media don't want you to know what's going on, because if you knew, wouldn't know, even the Democrats wouldn't vote Democrat. If the Democrats knew what was going on, they wouldn't vote Democrat. That's how bad it is. That's how bad it is. That's why it ain't. And then we got another storm coming, y'all. Hold on. We ain't made it through this one yet. What's the name of the new? They got a new storm out there. Oh, yeah, Milton. Tropical storm Milton. Likely to become a major hurricane as it heads towards Florida. Hurricane Milton is on the way. And we ain't got money for Helene, and Helene gone. And we still stuck with the aftermath of that one. Now you got Milton on the way. Milton said, you think she did something? Hold my beer. Did I really just say that? Did I really just say there's another storm on the way and we still ain't got this one situated? Heading right for the same place, Florida again. Is that a hurricane machine for real? Is that possible? Is these people somewhere whipping up hurricanes? And then we're going to send it right back to the same area that just got hit. God, dog.
This stuff. What? I don't understand. Why did they rise up in protest? You went nuts because some drug dealer got his neck kneeled on and passed away. You went nuts because George Zimmerman and Trayvon Martin tussled, and one guy met his demise. You got an entire area of the country where hundreds of people, hundreds, have died. And y'all don't even want to cover it. Don't even want to have a big deal about it. That's some of the stuff that just tells me this thing is ready to blow. It is absolutely ready to blow. If somebody, maybe Donald Trump, if somebody doesn't get their hand on this, things could get ugly really quick.
Our government is doing to this town. There are people hurting here. There are so many people dying. I drove past a young kid, who's about 5 to 7 years old, brother and sister, and they were looking for their parents. We got them to a church. These young kids don't know where their mom is.
Now, I don't agree with the way he brought up Trayvon, but the point he was trying to make, which was a poor example, but the point he was trying to make is how they had all that news coverage for that and no news coverage for this. He was talking about the black media, the Joy Reeves and the Al Sharpton and all of them. They was all over that, but they know where to be found now. I hate the way he said it. He could, I don't agree with him on that at all. Yeah, he lost me with the Trayvon thing too. But at the same time, I can't speak for him. I'm assuming, I'm hoping he meant why they ain't covering these hundreds and thousands of people. Well, thousands, he said hundreds, thousands of people that died probably. Just get no coverage, y'all. It's people like me or what have you, him and whoever. You got to come to YouTube. You got to come to YouTube to get this information. I'm not a big channel. Like he got a couple of 100,000, but you got to come to YouTube to get this. And then the first thing they're going to say about us, we crazy. Conspiracy theorists and what have you. We're not real journalists because I don't have a degree, but y'all won't tell the truth. Y'all got the degrees and journalists or whatever, but you won't tell the truth. People got to come to YouTube to see what the hell going on. Life with T, I don't know where the hell he was going with that Trayvon. I don't know what he was thinking about. What? I don't know.
Church. These young kids don't know where their mom and dad are. And the military is being constrained by these DOD fucking executives.
I had to bleep that because this guy went off the rails against the DOD and FEMA. So nothing wrong with your computer. Don't have to adjust anything. I just had to. He went hard.
If you're not angry,
all right, that's enough for him. He kind of threw me off too with that. Yeah, he threw me off with that one. But anyway, that's enough for him. But y'all get the picture. Let me get some people in here. What's up, Damon? Hey, how you doing, man? Long time.
Oh yeah, man. How you doing? I've just been a little busy lately. Haven't been able to get on, but I've been checking out your videos.
Sound like your volume is down, or you like sound distant.
Oh, let me see. Can you hear me now?
Yeah, I can hear you. Yeah, that's good.
Oh, okay. Maybe I just didn't have the mic close enough.
What's going on, man? What's on your mind?
Oh, nothing much, man. I've been watching your videos, man, keeping informed, going on, seeing what's going on with the strikes, see what's going on with the elections. I don't know if you I already kind of knew what I was gonna vote for this time. But I want to know what you think about Trump out here talking about this, that he gonna lower the tax rate to 15% and put tariffs on to help protect them at 100%, and then if you charging us a tariff of 200%, we're gonna charge you a tariff at 200%. I gotta tell you, man, that's the best economic plan I think I've ever heard.
He did that when he was in office, and that ain't gonna work. That ain't gonna work. He crazy, man. We were booming. Oh Lord, who was this clown? Hold on. Got the trolls in the house. But them folk crazy. Yeah, but yeah, he got good ideas, man. But they ain't gonna hype him up like that. They ain't gonna tell you that's a good idea. They even talked about how bad the tariff was, but then they kept him.
Yeah.
They kept him. I think it was on the debate. No, she was somewhere, and somebody questioned her about that. You say Trump got bad tariffs or whatever, but Joe Biden, y'all kept the tariffs. So if they're so bad, why did y'all keep them? So
yeah, one of the things that he said that the first time I think I done heard in the president in a long time, he said that these tariffs is going to help. Because you got to think, if you lower the tax base to 15%, but you got to make your product here, that means more Americans is going to be working here, and then he's going to protect you by applying 100% tariff, and then whatever tariff, if China's charging us 200% tariffs to bring cars in, then we're going to charge them 200% tariffs, which I thought that was amazing, man. Like I said, the best economic program that I'm talking about. And then when you talk about you're going to lower companies' taxes down to 15%, but you got to make your product here. I think that's going to bring a lot of manufacturing back, even though manufacturing is always going to be somewhat robotic. And I paid attention to a lot of your videos, man, on talking about, the strike at the port and all that stuff, man. Automation is coming, and all we can do is prepare for it, man, and adjust and figure out how we're gonna go about it. But I mean, in a lot of these plants that they build, Tesla plants, General Motor plants, majority of them are robotic, and that's just is what it is, and we got to figure out how we're gonna adjust.
And we're just gonna have to adjust. It's life. Learn. You're gonna have to learn new skill, new trade.
Yeah.
Once upon a time, people didn't want cars. The people that sold horses and buggies and whatever, they didn't want cars. And they thought the world was gonna end. Man, how talking about a car, you gotta put gas in it, where they gonna get the gas station from, and that they called it, I'm in the horse business. I don't want no cars. So once upon a time that happened, right?
Yeah.
And there were people that fought against the car. The horse people. So now, how did that work out? Life is going to continue to evolve, and you're going to have to adapt or die. That's the way life has always been. You either adapt or you die. That's just what it is. So now, they got all this new technology coming out. Guess what you got to do? You got to adapt. You got to learn how to work it. Somebody going to have to work it. And everybody ain't gonna be willing to do it. I don't feel like going back to school, man. I ain't got time for all that. I work too much, this, that, and the other. So there's gonna be a lot of people that's not willing to go learn how to do them jobs. But if you are willing, because that's where we're going, like with the strike right now. They just won a battle. They didn't win the war. That automation coming. It's coming, especially after this. Especially after how they just went on strike and they pretty much, now you got the government problem against them too. The government probably helping the port, not the strikers, but the port. Because they got the power, that one little fat dude, talking about, I'll cripple you. That's too much, like they said in the Malcolm X movie, that's too much power for one man to have. You remember Malcolm X?
Yeah, oh yeah.
When he was standing out there in front, I don't know if you saw that movie with Denzel. and Malcolm was standing out in front of, with Denzel playing, Malcolm was standing out in front of the police precinct, and then he did his hand like that, and he did that, and all the Muslims turned one way, and they started marching off, and the cop said, that's too much power for one man to have.
Oh yeah, I remember that.
And now here we got this union boss dude, somebody, I'll cripple you. And the powers that be gonna say, that's too much power for one man to have. So they working on that right now. So where that don't happen again. The where the worker don't have that kind of power to shut down the whole country. So workers, no college education, none of that, and you're gonna shut down the whole country? They ain't finna have that no more. So they working on, I guarantee you, they fast tracking that automation stuff right now.
So do you think they're going? So do you think that the automation they're going to be able to lift the containers off the ship, put them in,
they're going to
it up?
California right now.
And then I don't know if you heard part of the strike is that the East Coast ports are the lowest automated ports in the world
for right now.
Yeah.
And that's what they're working on, trying to get it to where, hey, y'all behind. They out there in the West Coast, they automated now. They gave in. They was on strike, but they gave in. Joe Biden came out there and told them, hey, y'all get your shit over with. Pretty much. So let me see if I got this thing. Let me see. Fully, I'm going to show you, hold on, what it looked like. Hold on. They already got them. So Joe, they unload the ship.
On automation?
Yeah. Hold on.
Was there people trucking yesterday up out of there?
Hold on. Here we go. Come on, commercial.
Like empires, prices rise and fall.
These are the automated ones. Our Stu Mundell over the Port of Los Angeles, seeing something unfold many folks probably didn't know about. The port is going automated. Artificial intelligence and digital technology are moving and powering commerce here.
These are drones.
Containers are lowered onto trailers, and within seconds, those trucks drive off. They know where to turn, where to drive, and where to drop off their cargo. They even yield to each other when one crosses in front of the other, and there are no humans in sight.
Four-wheel steering. These are cool.
The old supply chain, so to speak, is no longer in place.
Professor Nick Vyas is the executive director with the Center for Global Supply Chain Management at USC. As futuristic as this may look, Professor Vyas says we're way behind other countries.
That's just a small subset of what the automation being adopted in the rest of the world.
They take the load off the ship, put it on the truck. No human. All machine. Once upon a time, it was a man in the crane, working the crane to unload the ship, put it on a truck that was driven by a man, taken to the spot to get unloaded, that was unloaded by a man. Now they got all that automated. AI, no human being. It's all programmed on the computer. So that's what we had, man. So you got automated. Well, you own Dairy Queen. You know they got automated fast food restaurants.
Oh yeah, they testing them.
Well, we got one up here by my house. They already using it.
Oh wow!
They just built a new McDonald's. They tore the old one down and rebuilt it, and it's automated. So while they were running around here, they want to making $15 an hour working at McDonald's. They say, "Hold on, we're gonna show y'all ass something. You're not getting no $15 an hour working flipping burgers. So since y'all want to act like that, we just gonna have an automatic. Cause the food nasty any damn way. Anybody can cook that crap. So McDonald's, a Big Mac. Oh my God. So it's here, automation. But they want it like at everybody's job, man. How you going? That's why I say we're headed for self-destruction. How's everything gonna be automated? Who gonna work? How we gonna pay our bills? Who gonna pay taxes? If everything is who gonna have a job? Do you have an idea who gonna be working if everything is a computer?
Well, what's going to happen, man? It's been like this from the beginning of time, and I bring up a couple books. But if the people that you have out there, if they read The Wealth of Nations, man, it'll tell you that what happens is we continuously grind away from unproductive jobs to go move into productive areas. And what people are going to have to do is they're going to have to retrain. It's just what they're going to have to do. You got to retrain to go into different areas. Just like you take AI going to take a lot of jobs, but it's going to add a lot of jobs. Like an example would be I own, and I think about it a lot. Like you say, I own Dairy Queens, and I really don't know. Man, you wouldn't imagine how much money I spend on fixing refrigeration units, fixing heating units. So with those, and from my understanding, when these robots do come, the companies are going to put the robots in place. They're going to put them in place for us for free, and they're going to come in, well, for a price, and it's going to come with like annual service, repairs, and stuff like that. So it's going to be a cost of these robots, but it'll be cheaper, and it'll be a robot don't call off, man. A robot don't call off. And so those people are going to have to go and they're going to have to work in a different area. But that's like one example that they use in The Wealth of Nations, which it finds in a lot. This is how a lot of these ideas come up. You know, he talks about, you know, a guy that worked a furnace in a steel mill where they had to feed the fire, and he learned to for his own convenience. He learned to keep the door open by slinging it, and then he was able to feed it, and it made it more convenient. And basically what he was doing is he was making his own job more efficient. And so that's what's going to have to happen, and people are going to have to retrain, and we're probably going to have more leisure time, pay more. But that's what I think is going to happen. Well, I don't even think that's what's going to happen. I know that's what's going to happen. And so you just got to prepare. Go ahead.
But check this out.
Uh-huh.
People are going to have to retrain, right?
Yep.
That's not free.
Yeah, that's not free.
People live in check to check or less than check to check right now. How they going to pay for it? The government ain't got no money, so the grants and all that gone. We broke. The country broke. Who going to train them? How they going to pay for it? That's the dilemma. I'm quite sure people wouldn't mind going back to school, train and learn how to do a new job, but it ain't free. We don't have free education, except the failing school system. That ain't no education. So you got to retrain for these new jobs or what have you, but how you gonna pay for it? People can't pay rent, groceries, but yet you got to go to school to get new training, and you can't pay for it. And you can't go apply for a grant, because here we got hurricanes coming. They can't afford to take care of people that homeless right now because of a storm. So who gonna operate the machines if nobody trained in it? So now you're creating another problem, because somebody got to be skilled to do that, right?
Yeah.
Somebody got to do it. Who? Who got training in it? They building all these robots and stuff like that, but you still got to have manpower somewhere. Just not as many, but you're still going to need somebody to operate those machines. And here we are with people that can't afford groceries, let alone going back to school to learn a new skill. But once upon a time, you can apply for a grant or a scholarship or something and go free or a student loan. But who wants a student loan right now? And People's trying to get rid of their student loan now. So we up shit creek, basically.
Yeah. Well, I got you got a paper and a pen next to you? Because I got a couple questions for you. I come on here for your wisdom.
Yeah, I got
and I got a couple questions that I want you to address. Because I've been watching your videos. The first one is I was real disturbed when I watched your video. You know, I live up in the Northeast. And, you know, we don't make shotgun houses in the Northeast.
Yeah.
And so when I watching your video of this shotgun house that you telling me selling for $300,000, man, that blew my goddamn mind.
No, starting at 300.
Yeah, starting at 300. Blew my mind. I want you to go ahead.
And this location here, housing is cheap.
Yeah, in Birmingham, I'm thinking 300,000.
And that's here.
Yeah, that's crazy. So that's one I want you to address. The second one is I watched a video came up about 6 months ago that you talked a lot about how we in trouble and how and you know and I gotta tell you, Big Ward, man, about 2 weeks ago I sold all my stocks, man. Some input from you, some input from I don't understand.
You sold
the
them.
lot. Oh yeah, I sold all my stocks. Pretty much.
I said so, did you?
No. Well, no, you played a part. You played a part, Big Ward. But we had the most, like, I believe the jobs report that came out, man, and I never thought I would be saying this, but they're lying. It ain't no way we grew at that type of, you know, we got a 4.1%, grew at $256,000. Ain't no way we did that. But I understand the elections coming up. Yeah, and they lying. But then you talked a lot about that we in trouble, and then there's people that's going, which I believe this to be true. There's going to be people that's going to lose, and there's going to be people that's going to win. And you got to decide, always, which is why I sold all my stocks, man. The only thing I own right now is T-bills. I own AT&T and Verizon because I believe they act as if they got a real big dividend, so they act as almost like a bond. So as yields on bonds go down, those stocks would normally rise. But I mean, I just want how would you advise people on when we have this downturn? And then you about my age, and this is the most ridiculous. And I don't want to say too much. You can answer it however you want. I don't want your video to get marked. But this is the worst I've ever seen in the world. The worst I've ever seen in the world in 51 years. And I was in the Army for 20. And this is the worst. I mean, we got wars everywhere. We got where America is almost unlivable. I mean, people can't afford housing. People can't afford rent. They're lying about the election. I mean, this is absolutely terrible. So I don't know if you was able to write all those down, but I just want you to touch base, man, because you put out some real solid information, and I really appreciate it. But go ahead, Big Boy.
Now you said housing was number one.
Yeah, housing is one. Yeah, unaffordable. $300,000 for a shotgun house in Birmingham.
And not just that it's unaffordable, they're not loaning in the money right now. So unless you got to be pretty much, I want to see somebody who's able to buy a house right now that's not rich. I want to meet somebody right now who's able to buy a home right now and you're not rich. How did you go about doing it? Your credit got to be immaculate. No strikes whatsoever. This ain't the time to be buying, you know, just my opinion, to be buying a house unless you pay cash for it. Now, I was looking at some used homes. This is weird. Now, that little shotgun house I showed you for $300.
Mm-hmm.
Let me show you another one for $250. But it's a used. It's not new. So I guess you're gonna have to know how to shop around. Hold on. But this is in Mobile now. You have to use your imagination. You have to be patient. Oh, hold on, that was I sent that in. Hold on, I want to show you this home. Beautiful home. Where'd it go? All right. Let's see. Can you see that?
Yeah, I can see that.
200.
It don't look too nice to me.
You said don't?
No, it don't look too nice to me. But let me see it again. Let me see the whole thing, man.
Okay, 4 bedroom, 2 bath for $295. It was it's beautifully renovated. So it ain't brand new. It's 2,100 square feet, 4 beds, 2 baths, half-acre lot, fenced with large patio. Brand new roof, updated HVAC, high ceiling, yada, yada, yada. It's not a new home. Yeah, you're right. It ain't. Man. That's 300,000. Used in Mobile.
So what they doing? What the people doing, Big Ward? I mean, what people doing?
Living in their cars.
Or they rooming up together, renting apartments and stuff like that.
People living in cars, living with parents. This is really going on right now. You might know somebody that living with their parents and don't know they live with their parents because they ain't told you. You thinking they living all right. You don't know. Damn, he moved back in with his mom and dad. You don't know. Because they're not telling you. So that's what it is, man. It's I don't know what, I'm at a loss for words. As what you're saying, the condition we're in right now.
Yeah, it's bad.
You got hard-working people. I ain't talking about no bums. Once upon a time, you had to be a bum to be, you be in your 30s and 40s still living with your parents. That was bums back in the day. Now you hard-working American. A hard-working American still at home with their mom and dad. The left had to come back. Folk don't want to live with their mama. Speechless, man. You got adults. Unless your mind living in the hood. You can get one of them for a little net. Well, no. Because even in the hood is Section 8. In the hood, they want $1,200, $1,300 a month. In the ghetto. Did you know that?
Well, no, I know rent done went up, man.
I'm talking about in the ghetto.
I just can't believe it.
I'm talking about the worst rate. In the bad neighborhood, they want $1,300 a month. Exactly, Michelle 318. You got people making more money now than they've ever made, and it ain't enough. You got people making $25, $30 an hour right now, and that ain't enough. That's the crazy part. They talking about raising minimum wage. It ain't a whole lot of people making minimum wage right now. That's $7.25 an hour. It's not people. It ain't you in fast food. It ain't a lot of people in fast food making minimum wage.
In New York, we have $15 an hour. Man. $15.
Right. Hey, we still at $7.25 here.
And no, we $15 an hour, man.
Man, these folks paying $7.25 an hour minimum wage. But
then y'all might be paying $7 something for a value meal, man. We paying $10 and something for a Big Mac meal up here.
No,
what?
$10. Man, goddamn combo at Burger King, $9. And it tastes like crap. Throw together the cheese and the lettuce falling all off of it. No, the thing is, minimum wage is $7.25. But Nobody's making that. People making, everybody paying more than that. The point is, it still ain't enough. You got people around here paying $13, $14, $15. That ain't no money. $15 hour ain't no money, man. Let's do the math. $15 an hour. And then they're going to do the best they can to keep you from getting overtime. I just saw Jalen Mirror. I want to hear that shit, man. My team lost today. I don't want to hear nothing.
Well, I'm originally from Ohio, so I'm an Ohio State fan. But, you know.
15 times 40 is $600 a week gross. $15 an hour. They don't want you getting, I know a company that will send your ass home at 39 hours and 59 minutes. As soon as that clock hit 40, you better clock out and get the hell out of here. 40 hours, that's it. They're not letting you get no overtime. Now, you got some companies, you might be lucky enough to get your 10 hours overtime, like my man right here said he get 50 hours a week. Okay, that's good. Okay, you get 50 hours a week. Let's just say you make $15 an hour. So time and a half, that would be $22.50, right? So now you got another 225. Wait, hold on. You got 600 at 40 hours, and then you got 10 hours overtime at $22.50. So that's $225 or something. We're just gonna, let me see, make sure. We're gonna crunch some numbers here, see how bad you're really doing, how fucked up your life really is. So let me see. $22.50 times 10. That's $225 more. So now, if you make $15 an hour and you got 50 hours with 10 hours overtime, you done grossed $825. Gross. With the current tax plan, they're going to tax the hell out of that overtime. That's why Trump said if he elected, he going to do away with tax on overtime. They're going to tax you overtime. Right now, as it stands, that overtime money, they're going to tax the hell out of it. When you go in overtime, they take more. They take more out your overtime. So you just grossed $825 a week. Gross. Let's say your average taxes, you're gonna pay at least about $300 in taxes, right? Unless you claim independence, like I used to do. I had no kid, damn it. I was claiming independence. Hey, them folks end up catching up with me and ate me up. They got that money. Anybody out here listening, don't do that.
Yeah, don't do that.
Man,
Claim zero and get some money back.
Man, I was claiming independent, man. I had no kid because they taxed the hell out of you. So, anyway, if you claiming your taxes correctly, out of $825 gross, you probably gonna bring home about $525. So
yeah,
that is $2,100 a month. That's how much you bring home. Rent $1,600 a month. If you making $15 an hour, you can't live by yourself. You cannot live by yourself at $15 an hour. You can't live by yourself at $20 an hour. You remember once, I don't know if you remember a time, $20 an hour was good money.
Oh, a lot of money. Man.
Okay. That's $800 a week at 40 hours. So you get, like my man said, he get 10 hours overtime. So you're looking at $800 a week base, and then you're getting $30 an hour at 10 hours overtime. So you another $300. So that's $1,100 a week gross at $20 an hour. Now, out of that $1,100, they're gonna tax you. You're gonna bring home probably $750. Let's just say $700 out of 11, 7, 8, 9, 10. Yeah, out of $1,100, depending on how you run your taxes, you're gonna bring home between $7 and $750 a week. That's $20 an hour with 10 hours overtime. $750 a week. That's $3,000 a month. All right, a 1-bedroom in Mobile right now is going for $1,600 a month. That's in Mobile. California and all them places, $2,000 or $3,000. $2,000 or $3,000 a month for a 1-bedroom. So here you are in Mobile, one of the cheapest costs of living in the country, unless you up the country, what we call up the country in the woods somewhere.
Mhm.
Well, we one of the cheapest cities to live in, if you live in a city or whatever. So you bring it home after taxes, $3,000 a month, and your rent $1,600. You got $1,400 a month left for the whole month. You got groceries, gas, utilities. If you got a child support, you broke, brother. You can't afford to live on your own. And that's with a 1-bedroom. $20 an hour, you cannot live by yourself. Until I have a rent, car note, insurance, food, gas, utilities, your car break down. That's why they say, man, the majority of people right now don't have $500 in the bank. $500, Damon. They ain't got that saved up. Imagine that. The majority of Americans don't have $500 in savings. They might have credit cards, this, that, and the other, but cash money, the majority of Americans don't have $500. That's not good, homie.
Yeah, that's not good.
That's not good at all.
I got one.
I ain't talking about sorry folks. I'm talking about hard-working people.
Yeah, hold on. It's bad out here, man. It's unbelievable to me, which is why I kind of tune in to you to keep my kind of get an opinion of what's going on.
Let's go even higher. Let's go $30 an hour. You know that's good money, right?
Mm-hmm. Yeah,
$30 an hour. Oh, shoot. I remember once upon a time, boy, you talking about $30 an hour, boy, you living in, you like George and Wheezy. You moving on up. $30 an hour, once upon a time, you moving on up. Because now you looking at $1,200 a week with just 40 hours. But here's the problem. Inflation is a beast. $30 an hour now is like $15. Because what if you got a kid or two? What if you got a kid or two? You know how much daycare is a week right now?
No, I paid a lot of daycare, but I'll be interested to know how much it is.
Last I heard somebody was talking about they paying $250 a week for one child.
Yeah, that's probably easy. Yeah,
$250 a week. I don't know if that's the norm or how old. $250 a week for one child. Daycare. So that's $1,000 a month right there. Just on daycare for one child now. Ain't too many people got one child. They either got no kids or they got a bunch of kids. Very few people got one.
Mm-hmm.
So just daycare alone, $1,000 a month. What's the point of working, being alive if you don't have a family? We're here to have a family, right? That's what you're supposed to be doing, reproducing. Damn, he say $365 a week in California, homie. $365 a week for one child at daycare. $365 a week for one child daycare. So just the daycare bill alone will kill you. The HLA check up. Then you got rent or mortgage. Your car note, most folk got a car note. Car notes are ridiculous nowadays.
Crazy. I won't even buy a car. It's nuts.
Unless I pay cash for it. You bet I'll pay in cash. But how many people?
No, Big Ward, I don't went up there. They want 100 G's for some of them muscle Chryslers.
No,
A
you talking
muscle
about-
Chrysler?
No, bro. I'm talking about like a 2005 Toyota.
Oh, okay. No,
I don't ride around no shit like that.
Oh, no,
That's-
I only buy
that
new,
shit-
big boy.
The new cars are shit to me. I like old cars. I don't want nothing with less than 150,000 miles on it.
What?
Bruh, find you a Toyota with
Mm,
150,000 miles on it, and you get you another 200,000 miles out of it.
mm.
A used Toyota. Well, I don't want to say that because now it's gonna make the value of Toyotas go up. You can't go wrong. Don't go out here buying all these damn cars, these big ass car notes and all that bullshit. Go get you a used Toyota. They're all over Facebook Marketplace, $4,000 and $5,000. Toyota, not a used Toyota, like I'm talking about buying a 2000, bro. My car got 248,000 miles on it. That little Toyota I got some oil on the steering wheel I can't get off and oil on the roof. That folk talking shit about when I first started my video, why did you go hard on me about the oil on my steering wheel? Man, you need to clean that steering wheel. I tried it won't come off. But they overlooking the fact that I'm still driving it.
Yeah.
I ain't worried about no car note. I ain't hiding my car. And it don't break down. The AC cold as ice. What you want me to do? What I want to go get a $1,200 a month car note for? To ride around looking good for some people that don't like me. Damn, they go Big Ward in that pretty ass car, but I can't stand his ass. So, what purpose did I serve? I done got this big. Y'all going out here getting these big old car notes for these big pretty cars to ride around to look good for folk that can't stand you. And you in the hole. Every month the car note come due, you be like, damn. I remember, man, last car note I had, I was thinking about insurance fraud. You know what I mean?
Nah, big boy, I gotta be honest with you, man. I ain't thought like that in a long time, man. It's been a long time.
It's been a long time since I had a car note.
Yeah.
The last car note I had, I thought about insurance fraud, bro. I had full coverage. I was so tired of paying that damn car note. I was like, man, somebody come bun this bitch up. That's what I was this far. But I said, you know what, just stick it on out. I finally went on pay. I paid it off, and I ain't had a car note since. If I can't, I buy, man, look, save your little money, $4,000. Right now, you can still get your nice Toyota. Hold on, as a matter of fact. Watch this. But see, folks want to be, want to look good, and I look good, not worrying about shit. That look good to me.
Well, Big Ward, I mean, that's as you looking for the video. Oh, you found the video? You found the video? You found the video?
Megan Thee Stallion. I'm trying to find Facebook Marketplace.
Oh, okay.
Used cars. Let me see, Toyota.
I just say, man, it's been a long time, man. When I get a car note, man, it comes out of my account, and I don't even worry about it really. But I've been that way, man. But it was come from a lot of sacrifice, man. There was a time that I wouldn't let my wife go to McDonald's or Burger King, man, because I knew compounding money and turning over money and flipping money was the number one key. But go ahead.
You see that right there?
Yeah, I see it.
2008 Toyota Camry. $39.95. Let me see.
Damn, Big Boy, I got a 2016 1500 Ram, man. It's going through all type of problems, man. The goddamn engine light on. The gas cap going.
What did you just say?
I got a 2016 1500 Ram that I planned on driving into the ground, but the engine light that came. Yeah,
you said the wrong word. You said the wrong word. You didn't say Toyota. I said Toyota. That's it's got to be a Toyota.
Uh-huh.
Now, if you go buy anything else, don't say Big Ward told you. But if you find a used Toyota, I don't care how many miles it got on it, you go test drive it. If it drives good, it's good. Long if you get in a Toyota right now, if it got 300,000 miles on it, and you drive it, it ain't smoking, shaking, and knocking, it's a good car. Talking about them, hey, I ain't bullshitting you. Them Toyotas.
Mine ain't smoking, and but the engine light on because the gas cap won't seal up, and so the gaskets say close your gas cap, and because of all this technology and stuff they put in cars, it's a problem I got to deal with. But I hope I can get about 5 more years out of it. We'll see.
You talking about the Dodge?
My Dodge 1500, I love it, man. It's got a Hemi engine. It got a Hemi engine.
That's some bullshit. That's some straight bullshit. If it ain't a Toyota, don't buy nothing used.
I got a serious question for you, man. Before I know I can't be on here too much longer. You ain't gonna give me all your time. So
one more. A Honda Accord.
Okay, yeah.
That's another good one. That's another good one.
Yeah. I had one of those. I gave one of those to my son. 2008. He loved it.
$3,000.
What year is that?
2008 Honda Accord. Still look good. AC. I might go buy this bitch my damn self just for the hell of it.
Yeah, I had a 2008 Honda Accord. I gave to my son.
God damn. Damon.
Yeah.
90,000 miles, perfect condition, no issues, clean title, in hand, automatic transmission. Good daily driver. AC, Bluetooth, everything worked. $3,000. Why the hell is y'all out here buying these high price ad cars? $1,000, $1,100, $1,200 a month. What y'all trying to do?
Well, Big Ward, man, we going into a deeper conversation, and I got 3 kids, man. And I love them to death, but I'm at the point now, man, that I prefer to spend it than to give it to them. That's the honest truth. And so my wife, well,
damn,
I think.
Hey, I can't tell you,
Well, my wife drives a Benz. I got a Jeep Wrangler, which I'm absolutely.
They trash.
Jeep Wrangler? Oh, you tripping, man?
No, the Benz.
Jeep Wrangler. The Benz, my Benz.
The Benz trash.
Oh, you tripping?
What year you got?
I think a 2020. Matter of fact, we had 6 months to pay on the one that was a 2016. And somebody hit her from behind. They gave us like 20 grand, but the Mercedes Benz collapsed on her. They hit her from behind really bad. It collapsed for safety reasons, but it was total, man. They gave us like 20 grand, but we had to start with a new car payment. But my Jeep Wrangler, man, you can sell. My Jeep Wrangler is a 2018. I threw some big tires on my Jeep.
Yeah.
Oh, I probably only got maybe 7,000. I pull it with my camper.
Hell, it's new.
Yeah, no, it's a 2018, but I don't drive it very much at all. It was my throwback car, man, back to my hood days, man.
That Benz and that Jeep, when that somebody hit over 80,000 miles, it's gonna give you the blues. You talking about
Jeep,
7,000 miles? That's still new. Yeah, everything good when it's new. I'm talking about when it lasts. What I mean by trash is they don't last. If you ain't using
Big Ward, they said that about. I know, but they said that about American cars, man. But they said American cars is up there now, just as high as Japanese cars and stuff like that. They said they built. Hey, I'm just saying what they saying.
The thoughts and views and opinions are those of his. That is not me telling you that. You go get a Benz if you want to.
A Benz? Oh, you said
Trash.
the Benz don't last? Oh
It's
man.
trash. Oh, they
No,
last.
man.
They last. You can spend $700 for an oil change.
Cars, you gotta be willing to pay it. Tires, changing the tires, man, is about 2 G's, 3 grand.
Trash.
Yeah.
I go right up the street, right over here across the street, pay $30 for a tire.
Nah. Well,
And
they bought
I got some money. I got some money.
Yeah.
And I'll take my ass right across the street, spend $35 for a tire. I change my own oil. I go right up here.
Yeah, I used to do stuff like that. I don't do that no more, Big War. I don't do none of that no more, man. But Big War, let's get to the to the question where I came on, man, because I be stunned at your wisdom, man. So how let's say in the next 2 years, we're in an America that's almost unlivable because people can't afford to pay rent. So either one or two things, logically, only one or two things gotta happen. Either wages gotta rise significantly to get us back to where we was from, or do you think housing and rent and stuff, which the Federal Reserve really don't want, because they really don't want a deflationary environment. And just so you know, before you get ready to speak, you're giving me input that I put into my feeder. But like I said, I already sold everything. I think we're getting ready to go through a deep, dark recession, damn near depression. Because this is worse than 2008 to me. America was livable somewhat in 2008. So what's your thoughts on that?
Well, the wages are not going to go up fast enough. Now I got to be careful how I say this because I don't want to make it sound like I'm trying to start a riot or no shit like that, right? But as far as what we got to do.
Mm-hmm.
Can you see these?
Yeah, I can see them.
That's what we got to do. As far as the wages are not going to raise, they're not doing that, and the cost of living ain't going to go down. It's got to be a Boston Tea Party. If you read between the lines. The people going to have to, how can I say this without the thoughts and views of me. I'm not telling nobody to do that. I got to get that disclaimer out of the way. Don't you go out there doing no to my Big War told you to do a damn thing. But all right, my man, Handsome Hustler said you got to fight the power. I ain't say it, he said it. Handsome Hustler said it. You got to fight the power. That was his words, not mine. In other words, what you call a revolt. That's it, revolt. Osland Original said it, not Big Ward. To you spies out there, I didn't say it. I'm just reading comments. You're going to have to revolt. Other than that, they can care less about who can afford it and who can't.
Really? You think so?
If you can afford it, homeboy, I done seen the dark side. These people don't give a damn about you or me. If you ain't got it, get out of my face. It ain't no love of Jesus running around here. You either got it or you don't. If you ain't got it, I don't want to talk to you. That's the world we're living in right now. I don't care if you ain't got it. That's your problem, not mine. That's how they feel about you, about me, about anybody. It's the haves and the have-nots. And if you're a have-not, get out of my face. That's basically it.
I know, but it has to be.
Says who? Has
Well,
where that rule at? Where's that written at?
I know, but based on economics, it has to be to where it's because what ideally what's going to happen is if people can't afford to rent, then at some point, whether they live together, live outside, whatever it is they do, it's like housing prices. Like something that I had to change my mind on as interest rates come down, housing prices may come down because they're just way too high, they're unaffordable. Even if you lower the interest rate, the payment is still way too expensive. So at some point, if housing prices come down and people are going to afford to buy houses, then that means rent is going to come down. I mean, at some point, America is going to have to become affordable, we just can't not live nowhere. I mean, because if you're a landlord and you got an empty house, the problem is taxes are going up, insurance is going up. So it ain't just the landlord being greedy; it's that the prices are going up on insurance and all type of utilities and all that. But at some point, we gotta meet somewhere in the middle, and that's the question I was asking the Big War today.
Now I want to ask you a question. Do you think it's somebody that care about what you just said?
No, but
they don't care. They don't care. Somebody can afford to rent. They don't care if everybody can. They don't care if the majority of y'all are homeless. If you can afford my rent, come holler at me. And guess what? Believe it or not, there's somebody that can afford it. The majority can't. We ain't worried about the majority. I don't care.
Big War, based on that $300,000 goddamn, like I said, in the Northeast, they don't build shotgun houses no more. Where you look from the back door and you can see the front door, and you saying they wanted $300,000? Who the hell buying that shit? Huh?
Did you see the rest of the video?
Yeah, I seen the whole video, and I seen some people that was buying them.
Now you beat me to it. Somebody buying it. Just like if somebody homeless right now, somebody buying them bullshit houses. It is what it is. Get in where you fit in. Get in where you fit in. They don't care. They build them cheap bullshit ass houses, and guess what? Somebody buy them. I passed by and showed y'all a video. There's people out there that bought them houses. And right up the street from there is some people living in the woods. Get in where you fit in. You either gonna buy one of these unaffordable houses or you gonna live out there in the woods. That ain't my problem. I got my money. That's what we living in right now. Oh well.
So you don't think we're gonna have deflation, Big War?
Hell no. For what? When they know now people gonna pay these prices. What they gonna bring the price down for? That's bad business.
I agree.
I'm a businessman. I'm trying to make money. I don't give a damn about y'all. If I see somebody willing to pay these outrageous prices, guess what? I'm gonna keep charging. What I'm gonna take them down for? What should have happened? We should have never started paying them in the first place. Now that they see somebody willing to pay it, what I'm going back down for? I ain't gonna take money out of my pocket to help you out. That's bad. You in business? That's bad business.
Oh yeah, I can't lower prices, but go ahead.
What I'm saying is, if you raise the price of a dip cone, because I like chocolate dip cone from Dairy Queen.
Yeah.
If you raise the price of a dip cone to $10 a dip cone and people buy it, but they're complaining about it, but they still buy it, why would you lower the price?
Yeah, you wouldn't.
For what? It's too high, but they still buying it. Yeah, the housing is too high, but these fools still running out buying them. Blame them. Don't blame the people that own the house. Blame the people that still buying them. Like my man just said right here, he'd rather live in his car than pay that shit. But it's people that still go by it. So therefore, they mess.
He live in the tri-state, so he up in New York. So
man, people, you teach people how to treat you. You teach people. You ever heard of the squeal factor?
No, what's that? Squeal factor.
The squeal, like when a pig squeals.
Yeah, I guess you say a price, and they go, ooh.
They raise the prices high enough until people decide they ain't gonna pay it. They call it the squeal factor, and then they leave the price right there. They'll raise it until you squeal. Once you squeal, then that's the set price. And if you don't squeal, they're gonna keep raising it. The squeal factor.
But I think we already squealing, man. Have you been following how bad the dollar stores are doing? Have you been? Every company is warning, man. They got people ain't. This is the most craziest thing I've ever seen.
The dollar store is struggling because they cater to poor people.
Yeah.
Poor people are the ones that got no money right now.
They doing bad though.
The upper, like Louis Vuitton, Gucci, and all them folk, they still making money. Because the people they cater to still got money. The rich are getting richer.
Yeah, that's true.
People still buying Lamborghinis. They ain't went out of business. Ferrari's still in business. Rolls Royce still in business. Look how much they cost. But the Dollar Tree going out of business.
Yeah, they doing terrible, man. Family Dollar, they doing horrible.
Their customer base is the ones who ain't got no money. You got people going in the Dollar Tree stealing. I was just at the I was at the barbershop a couple of weeks ago, I was doing a video right outside the barbershop a couple of weeks ago, and I'm looking at the folk running up out of Dollar General, running. They not in Gucci and Louis Vuitton stealing. They at Dollar General stealing. So, and also the Dollar Tree and Dollar General don't nothing cost $1 in that bitch.
Nah.
So the name is misleading. So, anyway, Damon, man, I'm gonna get ready to get up out of here. I want to bring on another person, maybe 1, 2 more.
Okay.
And
it's great talking to you, Big Ward. I try to come on a little bit more often, man. Okay.
I appreciate you.
All right.
All right, Fanny P, you up next, and then Corey.
All right.
Hey, Fanny P.
I actually said you're not gonna put me on camera. She said I can come up and you won't gonna put me on camera.
Oh, you don't want to be on camera?
I didn't, but shoot, I'm here now.
It's too late now. Turn your head.
Turn my head.
The other way. Why you don't want to be on camera? You got somebody that you don't want to see you here?
No, I was just like,
you ain't ugly.
Thank you. Thank you. I was just like, I don't know if I wanted to get on. I just got off work.
Like you ain't ugly. You a dude.
Why do people be scared to get on camera?
It sounds like you are, but most people not. They love to get on here.
I bet they do. They love messing with you and stuff. They want to come up and mess with you.
No, I haven't had a problem with that.
For real, not that last guy. You had to drop him. No excuses. That's how you be. No excuses. Take full accountability. Yeah.
What you got going on this Saturday night?
Nothing. I just got for work. I was telling it's Island, right? Island.
No, Osland. Say it right. It's
Osland.
Oh,
Osland.
It's pronounced.
Okay.
Osland.
Period. Yeah.
She don't play by the name.
She don't play. Yeah. So I was I just got off for work because I work 2 jobs right now. So when I be feeling down and stuff like that, I pull up your videos and I be like, yeah, I'm not the only one struggling. Even though I think that's not healthy, but I do think it's like, it's good to find a community where they can relate to your situation, or if people just trying to change their life and build a new skill and they're going through the process of getting enough money to live in this this economy right now. I love listening to you, and so but yeah, like I pull you up whenever I'm feeling like down, or I'm feeling like, man, I need somebody who real, who's gonna speak on it. You feel me? Like I don't want yeah.
Where you from?
Nashville.
Nashville.
Tennessee. Yeah.
Cost of living there high?
Oh yeah, it costs $400K to get a house.
God.
And yeah, 400. And
how much a 1 bedroom rent?
15.
Yep.
1,500.
Right.
Yeah,
One
like
bedroom.
my rent is 1,400. And that's including but that's including water. So I'm kind of good, that's including water. And so it's 1,400, but I got a 1 bedroom. I'm only like probably 600 square foot. Like it ain't even like no, I'm like 630.
You in the clubhouse?
Yeah, not too much on me, Big Ward. I work hard for this. You feel me?
You in the clubhouse?
It's only me by myself. Look,
hey,
I pay my own rent.
You doing your thing.
Yeah, thank you. I'll be trying to work hard right now. I'm paying for school too because I'm learning a new skill.
What you going to school for?
Well, I went to school for integrated marketing. I'm on my second bachelor's. I'm in school right now for information technology, concentration in cyber. So that's what I'm doing.
What does that do? What they make?
I'm being cybersecurity, but I might go into automation. So that's another thing. So I know everybody like this strike thing, and
that's where everything going, automation.
Yeah, so
somebody got to do it.
Yeah, so I'm gonna be the machines is gonna take their jobs. I'm gonna be the ones who run the machines. That's what it is. What it is. You gotta go where the money is. Like,
you gotta adapt.
Yeah.
You adapt or you die.
Yeah. So the starting salary so when I graduate like in a year and a half. Starting salary gonna be about 70 or 80K. So and that's if I go straight into the industry. But if I wanted to get something entry level, like a help desk job or going to like a tier 1, tier 2, it'll run me about 55, 60K, just depending on what company I go to or what other skills I might have. Right now I'm learning Python and I'm also learning SQL. So I'm actually taking a class right now and I'm getting my certifications too so I can make more money. So
now, I don't want to discourage you.
Yeah.
And I don't want to sound like a hater.
Ooh, talk is nothing.
But check this out.
Yeah.
You said 70K, right?
Yeah.
Guess what? That ain't no money no more.
Who you telling? That's why it's entry level.
You still have to work 2 jobs.
I know. Yeah.
70K is $1,500 a week.
15. Mm-hmm. That's before taxes. Ooh,
right.
You hurt my heart. Stop telling me. My heart.
That's before taxes. $1,500 a week.
Yep.
You paying that in rent.
Yep. And this only 1 bedroom. What if I wanted to get something like 700 square foot? Probably get like a bigger bathroom or something like that. Run it up to like 16. Oh. It's all So
all I'm saying, now, I ain't telling you don't do it.
Yeah.
Don't go into a lot of debt for it.
For the school?
The people spend a lot of money going like all that student loan stuff, $300,000 or $400,000 in student loan debt.
Yeah.
To make $50,000 a year. Bad investment.
Yeah. But Big Ward, I'm paying out of pocket for this second bachelor's degree though.
Well, you ain't got to worry about it.
But I do got student loans though. So I do have to pay that too. So even the money I'm making right now, so okay, we can break it down. Like I make 60K, right now, adding my job too, adding my second job. So it's like, well, I make like 50K, and then like add the second job be like 60K because I only work part-time, only the weekends, like 2 shifts.
And that's a lot of money.
I know.
But it ain't enough.
Yeah, because when you add the student loans in, student loans were only about $200 a month, right? Because I only got like 20,000 left. I had 16, but over the pandemic I didn't pay for it. So when the interest rates hit back, all that little back pay, all that little, like it was just too expensive. I couldn't do nothing. So
Wait a minute. Wait a minute. Wait a minute.
Yeah.
Did you say you got student loan debt?
Yes, from my first bachelor's degree.
You should have voted for Joe Biden.
Who me?
He said he was gonna get rid of your student loan debt.
Yes. So,
he didn't,
but
he didn't do it. You telling me he didn't do it?
He didn't.
Well,
You
I'll
know
be
what?
damned. He lied.
And you know what's so crazy? A lot of my line sisters talking about I don't talk to them personally, like my line sisters about this, but like a lot of my sorors.
I know who they for. I know who they for. You ain't got to tell me.
But I'm not a Cato. I'm a Delta, so it's like it's different. Like
you still a woman, and she'll be the first woman president.
Big word. I don't think like them. You know who I be watching every day? You think I think like them? If I'm watching you, you irritate the hell out of me. I won't be able to watch your content. And if you ski week one more time on these videos, Big Ward, I'm gonna crack up.
I'm hooked on it.
I'm like every time I hear you say it, you get better and better. I said this man want to be AKA so bad at this point.
I'm down south. I done heard it. So and black colleges all over here.
Yeah.
So I just hear it so much.
It's
I'm like, what are they doing? Oh, that's just they call. I'm like, what is that?
Yeah. And when you be hitting it, you be hitting that note too. I was like, oh man.
I done heard it so much. I know I piss them off, but hey, they'll be all right.
Yeah. I'm like, I'm so glad. I'm so glad he don't be saying I calling. Shoot.
I'm gonna find out what it is.
No, don't do it. No.
But y'all ain't saying y'all. Are y'all with her too?
Oh, all of us, the whole D9 with her. I'm like, yo.
Well, I gotta find out what y'all is too. What you say you are, Delta?
Yeah, you see, you got the Deltas, the Zetas.
What are you?
I'm a Delta.
Okay, I'm gonna find out what your call is. Let me write this down.
You know they all for her. They all for her, Big Ward. You can't get them away from her. I'm telling you. But I know some of my sorors.
Do they not know that if people dying in North Carolina right now, she ain't nowhere to be found? What they for her for?
Big Ward, I can't say too much. They gonna get me. You know they still my sisters.
Oh well, yeah. Well, you don't let me talk and you don't say nothing.
Okay, we can do that.
If y'all listening, there are people in South Carolina right now, North Carolina, Florida, the hurricane just hit, that are dying. There are dead bodies washing up on the shore, dead bodies washing up in people's front yard. And your girl ain't doing nothing. She out campaigning, and Joe Biden, he didn't even know it was a hurricane. No, he didn't. He really didn't.
Really? I thought you was joking.
No, I played the clip of him saying what hurricane.
Oh.
Out of his own, Joe Biden said out of his own mouth, what hurricane?
Oh.
He didn't even know we had he didn't even know we had a hurricane.
Sheesh. That's
So
sad.
I'm still curious. What are you with her for? What is she doing? My God, the soror. That woman, man.
Yeah. So and you also know, I don't know. It's a hope. People didn't believe that this was going to happen. Like in 2022, everybody was chilling because I was talking about this. I was like, y'all, inflation gonna come up. I said, y'all need to get new jobs. I mean, y'all better get a second job. Y'all need to be saving. They was like, no, Femi, we cool, we chilling. Like I ain't broke. You sound like you broke. You sound like you a person who ain't, got their stuff together. Now 2 years later, people like, Fanny, you was right. I should have been saving. I should have. I said, yeah. They were laughing at me for having 2 jobs last year.
Now you heard how you just said that, how they came back later on and said you're right.
Mm-hmm.
If she win, they gonna come back saying, Big Ward, I hated you, but you was right.
Yep.
We fucked. Well, now I'm like, I don't want to hear it.
Yeah.
I don't want to hear it. I ain't got no
that.
money to loan you. I ain't finna feed you. If you're hungry, you're gonna have to starve to death. I ain't getting you shit.
Nothing.
Because I told your ass. If she wins, I guarantee you, they're gonna come back saying, like me, I voted for Joe Biden. I ain't ashamed to tell you, damn, I fucked up. I fucked up. And I guarantee you, if she wins, the people that vote for her gonna do just like me. They're gonna come back. Joe Biden's so horrible. I don't like Trump like that. It's just that Joe Biden is so horrible, he make Trump look good.
Yeah.
Kamala Harris is so horrible, she make Trump look good. We only got two choices, Trump and her. She makes Trump the obvious choice. Not call them just such a Trump fan. Look at her. What else I'm supposed to do?
Somebody was like, Kamala, they was like, she like so new to the game. She ain't got no skin in the game so bad that she don't even realize like what's really happening.
I can see her. I can picture this right now. If a war break out, if she in office, she the president. I can see us getting attacked and she freeze up. I can see that happening. I can see her freezing up and they have to, Madam Vice President, snap out of it. You know, you have to slap before they be hysterical. Oh God, what am I can see her. Well, we just got bombed. They just dropped a bomb on New York or some shit. And I can see her in the White House panicking.
Oh man.
And somebody have to slap her. You know how you seen the movies where the lady be screaming, ah! And somebody slap her. Shut up, madam.
Yeah.
I think if something happened, if she's the president, she gonna panic. She gonna freak out.
Dang.
She in it for nostalgia. She in it for what you call I'm gonna be the first black, blah, blah, blah. Whether she black, I ain't gonna argue about whether she's black or not. Don't come on here with that. She ain't black stuff. I don't give a damn. Let's just say she is black. She in it to be the first black, to be the first woman, that type. She ain't think about what she really gotta fucking do. Because she don't know what to do. Why is she not? She running for president. You got Joe Biden don't even know a storm didn't happen.
It's terrible. And, you know, just even, you know, going to the grocery stores and like really just looking at everything, because last year I had bought a deep freezer, right? And I used my quarterly bonus to fill up my deep freezer in my pantry. And my colleagues was like, oh, don't do that. And it was like, it's fine. This is when they thought Joe Biden was going to clear out the student loans. And they was like, it's fine. You don't save your money or whatever. But I just want to say, like, they lied. Like, people was really hoping for those student loans to be paid off. And people are really hoping for Kamala to really live up to live.
I'm glad they didn't. No jag.
Yes. And like when she talks about, giving $25,000 to do a starter home or to be able to get a home, I'm like, I don't think people are looking at the qualifications to even get that loan that big, or even to actually move forward with that process to have that promise that she's given us. I like, well, she can have a good talking point, but it's really gonna be hard for people to even experience half of the stuff that she's probably going to put in any type of new bill. And I just hate the finesse there, and she lies. So
well, that's someone said that he paid their student loan off.
Yeah, so certain people did, but a huge percentage of people who didn't. And
let me ask you a question.
It's only based on.
Let me ask you a question.
Yeah.
She said he paid mine off.
Yeah.
If I'm not mistaken, He didn't say I'm gonna pay some of y'all off. Do you remember him saying that? Did he say, oh, I'm gonna pay a few of y'all off? Is that what he said?
No.
That ain't what he said, is it?
Mm-mm.
I know 2 or 3 people who got paid off. That ain't what he said. Maybe I heard differently. Maybe I'm biased. He paid yours off. Tell that to the people who he didn't pay off. You think
Yeah.
they care that he paid yours off? Stanley Thompson? Do you think they care that he paid yours off? When he told them he was going to pay theirs off and he ain't paid theirs off, what they care about yours?
And
He
see,
didn't say he was just going to pay Stanley Thompson student loan. He said he was going to do away with student loan debt. But hey, long as he got rid of mine, who cares? He got rid of hers, so who cares, right? I don't care if he ain't do what he said he was going to do. He paid mine off. That's all that matters.
you be looking at the comments. I'm looking at. I'm like, I can't keep up. They just.
I got to. I mean, I got to. That's all part of it.
Yeah. Now your eyes be moving fast.
Right. I done got used to it now. I actually love it.
Yeah.
But
yeah. Well, I'm so glad I was able to come up and talk about it. I mean, I can go on for days about this stuff because that's all I look at politics and money and wealth and just figuring out my own path too right now. Because I ain't got no kids, I ain't married. I'm just.
She said she a Trump supporter too, Fanny.
She said, what she said?
Hey, Stanley Thompson, you my type of woman. You got the other guy to pay for it.
Yeah.
You're a Trump supporter, but Joe Biden got rid of her student loans. You all right with me? You all right with me? She a Trump supporter, but Joe Biden got rid of her student loan. So you got rid of my student loan, I still ain't voting for your ass. I don't blame you. I'd let him pay mine off too.
Oh my goodness.
Now don't y'all be over there being disrespectful. Now we ain't doing that. I don't know what y'all. I just happen to read and I don't know what happened, but no disrespect. You get blocked like for life. I don't do the timeout shit. I don't do the timeout. Troll get blocked for life, and you disrespectful, you get blocked for life. I don't. That's how I keep a troll. Now, when I first started, I was full of trolls. Now Oslin is my moderator. I only have one moderator. Now 2. I got 2 right now called Danielle. She on hiatus. She gonna be back real soon. But I got 2 moderators. You got a lot of channels that got 20, 30 moderators. I don't need that many. I don't need them because I just block their ass for life. And once you get rid of them, they can't come back. So now the people that I got over here, they real.
For life though, Big War, that's crazy.
For life. What the hell? Everybody got time to be playing on these folks. This shit'll drive you crazy. You know I get death threats.
Yeah, I remember you was saying something like that.
I get death threats. These people like it's some weirdos on this side of the microphone.
And then
whoever let me see, Channy and somebody, Ryan, whoever you are, don't let me see the disrespect, homie. If you got someone here disrespectful, go and remove it now before I see it, or you out of here. We don't do disrespect. I guess Brian Patrick, whatever. If you done said something out the way, go and erase it before I see it. And Channy, don't worry about it. Don't go back and forth. Let it go. I got you. Just let it go, Ryan, please. I know you don't mean no harm. I don't think you mean no harm. We ain't got them kind of people in here, so let it go. But anyway, I'm gonna go to Corey Smith, young lady, and then I'm gonna get up out of here. I am sleepy.
Me too. I just got work. Thank you for bringing me up.
I appreciate your support.
Okay, bye, Big Boy. Bye, y'all.
And get that money. What up, Corey?
How you doing, brother, man? When I talked to you other day, you was at 60 something subscribers. Now you over 70.
Yeah, I don't know what
Man,
happened,
you was
man.
a
Like jumped up.
superstar.
It jumped in like 3 or 4 days. I think I went viral on TikTok or some shit.
You went viral and everywhere. It's like when I look at YouTube, I get all your videos, and then I'm still getting the videos from what you shot when you first started the videos, and it's
Like old
amazing.
video.
The old videos and the new videos, I'm getting all of that. And I'm not here, to talk about drama. I'm just here to give you your flowers. Well, I ain't got no money because of Westchester getting your flowers, but I want to give you your flowers while you still alive.
Hey man, I
Grace
appreciate
of
the
God,
support. That's money right there,
Jesus.
man.
Jesus has set you free. And I want you to do better. You're gonna do better in your videos, big boy. And I like your videos and everything. And you call the shots just like with the shutdown. You call that 3-4 weeks before what everybody want. And people said doom and gloom, doom and gloom, doom and gloom, doom and gloom. You was right. You not all, but you were not about doom and gloom. Everything you did was on point, and I'm here to support you. And I don't care about them haters. And I'm here for you. And if I gotta hit one of them, I will hit them with the right hand like Mike Tyson. Oh Lord, Heavenly Father, and I'll hit
You
them with
must
the
have seen.
God punch.
Did you see Mooch?
Which is a big one.
Mooch. I wonder what happened to Mooch, man.
What
You
them
remember
haters say?
Mooch? The dude named Mooch. You remember that hater I had, Mooch? I wonder what happened to him. Mooch,
Well,
you out there? You okay?
come on, Moochie. Come on. I'm coming for you. Bam.
Hey man, I gotta get out
Bam,
of here,
ma'am.
man.
Thank you, ma'am.
I'm sleeping, man.
Ma'am. I'm coming for them. But anyway, big boy, I appreciate that you let me on your channel, and you at 70. I think it was at 73. I think by the end of the year you'll be at 100,000 subscribers.
I hope so.
So
But if not, I'm happy with what I got, and y'all watch me every day. Because you got people that got 1 million subscribers and people don't watch the channel.
well, the thing about it too is that I mean,
How does that happen?
you have some comedy on the show. I mean, you real comedy. So I mean, like somebody said doom and gloom, but I mean, you talking about the news, but then also you put some comedy into it. So you real versatile, with your show. So you
Did you
a
know that I'm
movie
not trying to
star.
be funny? I don't try to be funny. Like, people have always told me that I'm funny, but I'm not trying to, like, I don't crack jokes. Like, I just talk. I'm actually not cracking jokes. I don't.
Yeah, because you was like a real star because I mean a lot of times like when I
Don't
click the
blow my
like
head
button,
up, man.
I be laughing. Yeah, because like a lot of times when you click the like button when you talk about Kamala Harris and stuff, I mean I just be laughing, and I mean it just I just love everything that you do. I love your show. I love you. I love everything that you do. And if I have some change, I'll support you. And I want everybody to, if everybody has some extra change, send some money to Big Ward at $ cash at Big Ward 251. Big Ward, and you is the real genius.
I didn't ask for no money. He asked for it for me. So since he
Big
said it,
Cash app Big Ward 251.
no, $ Big Ward 251.
$. Y'all remember that. And I'm Big Boy Little Cousin. Cause I'm the one who started watching Big Boy from the beginning, and it's in my heart. Y'all,
So hold on. Now you my cousin. See when you make it, you had them family members coming out the woodwork. Now here go my first.
yeah, I'm
cousin.
coming out. I'm Tito Jackson.
Now I got here go my cousin,
I need to get
y'all.
mine.
My
I'm
cousin
Tito
Corey
Jackson,
Smith.
brother.
That's my cousin.
I'm
Anyway,
Tito,
I gotta get out of here,
Michael
Corey.
Jackson.
I'm sleeping, man. I'm finna hang up in your face, Corey.
All right, big boy. I'll talk to you later.
I
Nice
ain't
to have
gonna
you
hang up in
on.
your face, man. I ain't gonna hang up in your face. We ain't on the
You
phone,
gonna do me
first of
like that?
all. We ain't on the phone, man.
Damn. But big
Hey,
boy,
listen,
you were
man.
right. But
You work today?
big boy, you were right with the government want to give people $700 and something for the
Oh, they
disaster.
ran out of
That's
they ain't got
wrong.
that
And
no
and,
more.
and then sell all that money to Ukraine. That's
They ain't
wrong
doing that
for
no
the
more.
government to do.
They ran out to 750. They ain't got that no more.
So I mean, what do we as American citizens, what do we need to do to prepare? I
Well,
mean,
Trump got a GoFundMe where you can donate money. You got stars or whatever, donate money. They taking money down there to the people. It's still ain't enough money, man. It's thousands of people affected. And we got another storm coming like Tuesday or Wednesday. We got another hurricane on the way, right?
ain't no money. It's not no money left.
Some kind of way.
Kamala Harris said only $700.
Now y'all keep this in mind. Now FEMA said they broke. We ain't got money for the hurricane victims. They better not send another dime to Ukraine.
All that money.
Keep that in mind, y'all. We better not hear another word about they just sent any billions to Ukraine if we don't have any more money left for the hurricane victims. How in the hell we gonna come up with some billions? Where they gonna get that money from? I guarantee you within the next week or two, if that long, then again, the news might not report it because they crooked. The news might not report it that they just sent another 80 billion to Ukraine.
But I thought they said on the news that Ukraine was winning the war. Are they winning the war? Are they losing the war? What are they doing with the war?
Making money.
That's what I'm trying to figure out.
It's a money
I thought they
grab.
were winning the war.
It's a money grab. They laundering money.
All that money
People that got
then,
money invested in the military and the weapons and all that type of stuff, they're making a killing right now. It's all about money.
And then the thing about it too was that where I stand now, it was like blacks and whites. Now I see all different type of people. I'm like, who the hell got them people in my goddamn neighborhood? And then I'm gonna throw a fist because these people, these people, the Venezuelan people, all type of people, and I don't know who the hell these all type of people in this neighborhood. You better be prepared, people, because these people is gonna take you out. You know what I'm saying? These people gonna run in people. These people is ready to run in your goddamn house and take your drawers off your back and
Man, them
take
people gonna
everything
end up.
away from you.
This what's gonna happen. They're gonna end up leaving.
They're gonna do what?
They're gonna leave.
With the
They're gonna
foreign
go
people.
home. They're gonna go home.
But I mean,
they realize we ain't got shit.
ain't nobody got a pot to piss in and a winner and the winner to throw the motherfucking piss out of. Americans don't got shit. We already broke. Them foreign people didn't they go back. That's why I'm
They gonna
voting for
go back
Trump.
when they came over here and realized, damn, America ain't got shit. They broke. We might well go back home.
But see, somebody said the only reason why they came over here because they ain't got to pay no taxes. So why they ain't got to pay no taxes? But then, as American citizens, I'm gonna go hard with this, and I'm gonna let you know. Then, as American citizens, we gotta pay taxes. Why we gotta pay taxes? But they ain't got to pay no goddamn taxes. They over restaurants and businesses do all this, but then when it comes to us, everything. We want your credit. We want all this. They want all this shit from from us. But when it comes to their ass, they don't want shit on. You know what I'm saying? They can do what they want to do.
I wonder.
And I'm tired of this.
I wonder what's gonna happen when they come on out and admit we dead broke.
MC Hammer broke or Michael Jackson broke? Michael Jackson broke or MC Hammer broke?
Big Water 95 broke.
Oh my Jesus. Jesus.
We broke as hell. We broke.
My God, Jesus.
You think they really don't want to help them folk down there in North Carolina? They ain't got the money. We really ain't got it.
But why did Kamala? Why did Kamala and Biden? Why did they?
$157 billion in Lebanon. He
But why
said
would
they
somebody
announced
vote for?
yesterday they sending $157 million to Lebanon.
Mm, My God, Jesus.
Oh my
But
God.
why would somebody vote for Kamala? If she the vice president, why would somebody vote for her if she she should have been overcharged at the border, and that failed. So why would somebody vote for
Because they say
and
anybody
Sleepy
but
Joe?
Trump. They hate Trump.
We
They're not
we
voting for
need
her.
Donald Trump.
They're not voting for her. They hate Donald Trump. They don't care about her either.
But see,
Man,
I think it might be the powers at be because all this shit don't make no goddamn sense. I mean, come on now. Come on now. I was born in 84. You were born in what, 70 something. All this shit don't make no goddamn sense. How we can run the goddamn government. This shit don't make no goddamn sense.
I think they're doing it on purpose.
But I mean, why would they be doing this you think they're doing this because they want it to be a one world system?
A
A one
starving,
world government.
when people are starving, hungry, broke, scared, they're what you call it, vulnerable. They want the
Yeah.
American people vulnerable. So therefore, whatever they suggest we do, we'll do it.
No,
If you get people with a desperate, hungry, desolate, hopeless, nothing to live for, easier to control.
So the only thing they want to do is control people.
Break us
That's
down.
because that when human first existed, only thing human want to do is control another person. Why
It's not
all the time they want to control people? They want to control
This ain't
what we
human.
eat, what we drive, what we do with everything.
It ain't human. It's not a human issue. This God and Satan.
Oh my God, Jesus.
This ain't got to
Jesus.
do with this ain't no human issue right here. Human
Oh,
it's bigger than us. I'm coming to realize.
so this is the last day. So this is in the Bible. So this is good versus evil.
We live in our revelation right now.
Oh my God, Jesus.
We live in our revelation.
Set me free. So is there anything that we can do? I mean, what do we need to do? I mean, we can't prepare, or what do we need to do?
Trust God and go fishing.
I'm gonna trust God. I'm gonna trust Big Boy.
No, don't trust
see,
Big Boy. Trust God and go fishing.
My God, Jesus.
Or whatever you enjoy doing in life, whatever you enjoy, do that and trust God. Depend on God. That's it. That's all. Only advice I can give y'all right now.
Yeah.
Trust God and go fishing. What I mean by fishing, that's what I enjoy. Exactly, Channing. Repent, which is the same as trust God. God is our only hope right now against what we're battling against. We're not battling against man. We ain't battling against flesh and blood.
But when will God show up? I mean, is God here? I mean, when will he show up?
God already here.
You said God is already here.
Yeah, he been here.
Oh my God, Jesus.
God ain't got to show up. He already here.
God ain't never left us.
No.
And he would never forsake us.
Who told you he would?
For he is already here.
Been here.
Glory be to Jesus.
What?
Set you free. Amen.
What's going on right now, the same way I say Vanderbilt beating Alabama don't make a bit of damn sense.
Mm.
Nothing in this world makes sense right now. Therefore,
that's what I'm trying to figure out.
But the thing about it, the fact that it don't make sense, it makes sense. I know that sounds kind of weird. It don't make sense. So to me, it makes sense. I understand it. Since it
But
don't make sense, that means it makes sense.
but see, the thing about it is that too, for the 144,000 chosen one, it makes sense to do. It don't make no sense to me, but it make sense to other people. A lot of stuff, I don't think a lot of stuff now it makes sense to other people, but it don't make sense to me. That's what I'm saying. Now, I'm not, the 144,000 will only be the ones.
I don't know. I done read that before, but I ain't. God got more than 144,000 people. We all belong to God. God ain't made just no 144,000. That's just somebody religious belief. That's
You know
a
what I'm saying?
religious belief.
All
That's a religious belief.
only thing, okay, when you were talking about the port strike with the AI is taking over. They're taking over my job. They're taking over. AI is taking over human jobs. It's nothing that we can do. What is that we can do? AI is, I mean,
I'm gonna tell you what you can do. You can receive the chip in your forehead or in your hand.
oh no.
That's what you can do.
Uh-uh.
That's what they're setting up for right now with all this AI and automation, and
What in oh my goodness.
you can get the chip in your forehead,
Jesus.
in your hand, or you can get it in your forehead. Now I'm out of here. I've said too much. Get it, got it good. Bye.
Bye.